Hello. Oh, we are black screened again. Okay, well, there we go. Hi, Can McCain, welcome in. Hi, South Reaper. Hi, Scion, thanks for lurking. Oh, we are in the ads already. Oops, I forgot to let it run. So you may be caught in the ads. I'll just wait. Usually I try to let it run beforehand. I forgot to do that this time. That's okay. Let's see. Hopefully, I'm hoping this mic volume is alright. It looks okay. But please tell me if it's not. It looks like the settings are fine. It just sounded really low last time I was trying to record, so I did mess with the settings a little bit. But yes, okay, I don't remember what I was doing. I just know I was doing the new world quest. Okay, my little manager on my phone is not working correctly. Okay. Well, not gonna worry about that. Okay, world quest I think I got through a third of. I think.
He who wishes
Question mark? Maybe. I think it's a third because it looked like... Yeah, it looked like this world quest that I watched. Somebody do it on YouTube. I didn't watch the whole thing. I only watched like part of it to see the length. And it looked like it was maybe 3.5 hours long, and I think I got through only a third of it. So we'll see if we get through the rest of it today. Except I don't remember anything that happened, but that's okay. I just don't remember how to play the mechanics here. Do I want to go? Do I want to go to this one or this one? I guess I'll just do this one. Let's see. That thing. That mechanic. This is the timed one, I think. Yeah, it like resets. Which I'm gonna forget about. And probably fall off in the process. I don't know if I have any things I can turn in. I remember there being a turn in. Okay, we should be out of the ad break on Twitch. Sorry if you got caught in that. I try to let it run before I come in, so that doesn't happen, but I forgot. I forgot today. So, if you got cut off while I was saying hi to everyone, sorry about that. But yes, let me do that again just in case, because now I feel like I may have messed it up. So yes, hello, hi Cam McCain, hi South Reaper, hi Scion. Thank you all for lurking. Welcome in, hope you're doing well. Hi Anthony. Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. I took like a 20-minute nap. So I'm a little groggy. Also, I went to the eye doctor today and my eyes are kind of irritated because they were, you know, messing with them. And that always makes my eyes water a lot, and now they just feel irritated, so there may be more frequent eye drop breaks tonight because I didn't get a new prescription, so I can see just fine. Well, supposedly, but they feel a little funny, they feel a little irritated, so we'll try it, but there might be a need for eye drops much more frequently. Oh, I have things I can turn in now. I must offer the things to the cube. Okay, so that memory core level increased. Okay. So I get extra clues. That's nice. With this thing. I'm not gonna worry about that right now, though. I mostly just want to do the quest parts and then worry about, like, all that exploration stuff later. Let's see. I want to go to, that's either the desert or whatever chamber. I don't think it matters. I don't know. I don't think it matters what order I do it in, so. Guess I'll just go. I'll go do this one. Oh. Transport type. Transporting elemental cubes. Only move along fixed trajectories. In active state, keepers can swallow the elemental cubes. Okay. Okay. This is part of the puzzle mechanics, I guess. With not a puzzle day. I did remember my straw today, so hopefully that means when I drink, but it's not so obvious on the VTuber model freaking out. Fingers crossed. Alright, so these can, it's like the other thing that moves in the whatever direction you point. And we're supposed to get cubes. More cubes. Everything's a cube. Let's see, low altitude. Movement speed increases. Okay, Hydro Cube, Pyro, Dendro are next to each other. They'll react in pairs and then dissolve. Can use geocubes or space cubes. Space cubes. Space cubes? To separate these cubes to ensure smooth transportation. Okay. Do I need to worry about that right now, or can I get up here without that? Oh, it's gonna go anyway. Okay. It's gonna go anyway. Are we going? Yeah. Anyway, I was saying this during the ad break, but I don't really remember much from last time. My brain has not tried to decipher any kind of lore. I vaguely remember the story. What is that? Oh yeah. I can turn into a moth or whatever this is. Well, if I need to go this way. Oh, there's a big dude. Okay. There's a memory thingy down there, but I'm not gonna go back.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Wayne.
Observe. Be silent.
Oh, okay. Things are happening. I didn't expect that to trigger anything. Okay. Are you gonna...
How the world has changed. Might I ask, when
that's the
did
one I
custom
defeated, I
of
guess?
placing treasure chests in every nook and cranny come into fashion?
Okay, do I want to go get this teleporter, I guess? At least make it easier for next time. I want to come back and like actually try to explore stuff. That's just a challenge. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, those things. I forgot about those things.
Surge.
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please.
Wait, is that the way
I insist.
No. No, that's the right way. Okay. Can I? Oh, I can't do that. We're in the desert. Some sort of sand statue, some kind of desert art. Okay. Here we are back to the dialogue that is too, way too fast for me to read. Okay. That's not good. Sand people. Are they sand? Or stone? It just says explore the desert pavilion. Okay. Must be a memory thing somewhere. Oh. Somebody is talking to us. Alright, hold on. We are at the need for eye drop already. So hold on. I am gonna very carefully try to do this. Let me... Actually, I might be able to do it without the VTuber freaking out. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. Okay, eye drop. Okay. Oof. These are just like normal eye drops, but I have to use another one that's like kind of like an antihistamine because of the eye infection that I get sometimes, which, sorry if that's gross, but like if you get that infection, it's like bumps that appear on your eyelid on the inside, and if you wear contacts, they get really irritated and it hurts. And the only treatment is to like stop wearing contacts. You have to stop wearing contacts and use like a special eye drop. And I'm like, but I can't see, and I need to be able to see. So I'm trying not to get that again. I asked them to check today when I went to the eye doctor. Oh, I knocked my mic. Sorry. I asked them to check and they said there's only a little bit this time, so hopefully it doesn't decide to come back. Because that would be really, really difficult too if I have to temporarily switch to glasses while it heals, because I've heard that there's issues with like tracking on a VTuber model if you have glasses. I don't know if that's accurate. I've never tried it. But like, that must be really frustrating, so I don't want to have to deal with that. Or be out of my contacts in general because I can't see as well if I have to wear glasses, because my vision is so nearsighted that the peripheral vision with glasses, it just doesn't work. And I hate it. But boy, are my contacts dry. Okay, we should be good. Alright, specific areas we can seize objects made from quicksand. Okay, deconstruct them to their original quicksand state. Tapping again to release new structures can be constructed. So we're building stuff, I guess? Again? Yeah, brand new structures. Okay, well. Okay, so that opens... We'll do that. Oh, okay, he was in there. Who are you? You people, I've not seen you around before. Are there really still newcomers showing up now? But since Dex is with you, I suppose you're back up. My name is Vanipi, and I come from an era when King Deshret's divine form still walked among us. Okay. Paimon's a name, this is Sora. Our team's got one more member, Zeitland. Oh yeah, that girl. Probably what you consider people from the most recent era. Zeitland, would you happen to have an older sister by any chance? Do you know my sister too? Of course. Here, everyone is friends with everyone. It matters little what station they occupied in their formal life. In my day, I was nobody. Just one of many working on King Destrit's mausoleum. Oh, he's building the pyramids, essentially. I was traveling in the desert one day when I was suddenly plucked from the sands and thrown into the apathic interval where I was for, I want to say, less than 100 years. Okay. Interesting. Then, once I left and came here, I found the place full of ancients, some from times preceding even King Destrit himself, but we all got along just the same. Later on, the sisters of the deity here told me that they hadn't plucked any desert buildings and asked that I reconstruct them from memory. You gotta do the voices. I don't know what they sound like. Well, I wouldn't be able to. I'm the worst mimic, so I wouldn't be able to mimic it anyway. But I don't know that they've ever. I mean, these are new people and they don't have existing voices, I guess. I don't know that I have the ability to be a terrible voice actor. Hi, Turtle. Welcome in. How are you? Did I read this? It was only with everyone's help that we managed to build this place at all. But now look at these ruins. You know, speaking of which, Paimon has a question. Those sand statues out there, are those artworks from your era, you know, from back in King Destrit's day? Like the people? I think they're just people. Perhaps they were created to serve as a reminder of the impermanence of the physical body and life itself. You truly are different from your sister. You must really enjoy reading like the others. Those are people, all of them. They were punished by being turned into sand. So it is sand. That was stone. I'm doing good. Headache's gone away a little bit, but it's still there. How about you? Oh no. Well, hopefully it's not too bad and not a concussion or anything, because that's never good. So I say that I think I've only had one once. I got hit on the head with a freezer door one time when I was at work as a teenager in a restaurant. But I had to go get a scan because they didn't know if I'd hit it too hard. But yeah, I'm alright. Eyes are fine from the eye doctor. They're just irritated. So I have my eye drops. Thankfully, but they did not upgrade my prescription, or not increase my prescription. However, my eyes did get worse. Don't worry, they're still alive. Death does not exist here. They'll be restored once the problem here is resolved. Okay, so they're just frozen? Are they aware? Or are they just like... Okay, I don't want to think about it too much. Oh wait, didn't you say that whoever saved you would get that coin King Destrit gave you as a reward? Paimon bets it's worth a lot more. Not handing it over, it's my lucky charm. Besides, it's the only thing I have left to remind me of my old life. Since it's so important to you, alright, I guess we'll be super nice and not press you for payment. Okay. We've been chatting for too long, looks like it's here. I did go to the doctors and they said it's just from hitting my head on the ground. Ouch. But no concussion, thankfully. This wouldn't have been the first time I've gotten a concussion though. Oh no. Well, at least it's not a concussion. Those can be scary. Like I said, I don't know that I had one, but they sent me to the doctor anyway. I was like, so I should not fall asleep, right? I should, like, every like hour or two I was looking in the mirror and like shining a light in my pupils to make sure that I was like fine. But that is 100% how my cartilage ear piercing closed up, because they make you take out all your piercings, obviously, if you go through a machine. And they put me through the CAT scan or whatever it was, and I had to take all my earrings out, and then it kind of closed in the like 5-6 hours I was waiting in the hospital. And so then when I got home, I shoved it back through, and I wish I never done that because it never fully healed to this day. It's still messed up. I don't have time to stand around talking. Are you at least at the level of a novice Romurian centurion? What? There we go again. Paimon doesn't even know what kind of standard this is supposed to be. Yeah, me neither. It's fine. Oh no, that's awful. It could have been a lot worse. So like it was fine, but I wish it had healed properly. But I didn't know that would happen. I was probably like 17 when that happened. And like nobody told me not to do it. I was like, I just shoved it back through. My mom didn't tell me not to do that. I was like, okay. It hurt. Okay. Segment domain keeper suppression type. Well, I guess we live and learn. Yeah. I would not do that now. But then I didn't, like, I thought it was healed enough. It would be fine. Like, it's not gonna hurt. It'll be fine. But it's not like, you get your, you know, your ears pierced in the normal, not normal, like the lobe spot with, it's just a regular piercing. And those don't really close up as long as you let them heal for a little bit. Like, I can go a really long time without wearing earrings and they'll be fine. But I think because the cartilage piercing was a gauge, like a 16 gauge or something, it's like, it does start to close and it wasn't fully healed. So, I learned that the hard way and I never did it again. I was like, the earring has been pretty much in place ever since, except when I go have a scan. That's the only time it comes out. The keeper who prowls within the temple of space and can turn living creatures into sand. Reckless trespassers who encroach on its patrol route will be attacked. Okay, well, how does it turn people into sand? I'm trying to logic. I probably shouldn't be trying to logic. Because wouldn't the sand just fall apart? I don't know. Constructing cover, you can avoid the keeper's line of sight. Okay. Totally gonna forget to do that at some point. From the back. Okay, go from the back and they can seize the core. Okay. So I can't just, like... I can't just fight it. I can't... Can I just overwhelm it with damage? Because that's what I default to most of the time. Building towers on sand. Oh, that's what I just did. Yeah, I'm gonna forget all that by the time I actually need to do it. Oh, that's okay. So... Interesting. Well, alright, that's one way to do it. That was quite something. You're easily at the level of a high-ranking centurion, whatever the heck that is. Didn't you have your own hierarchy back in King Deshret's day? Well, those scholars at the... there's the word I can't say. At the archives have read enough books that their combat assessments actually hold some weight. It's nice to be so well read. For instance, on average, the knights serving under Aranis could take on 3 standard Remurian centurions at once, though they're half a rank below Aranis, whatever that name is. I wish it was voice acted. I don't know how to say anything. Medjay? They just like to give me words that I can't say. Who served the Crocodile King wasn't considered exactly an elite fighter, but was highly adept at dealing with monsters, so in terms of rough power level... Alright, save your friends first. But I want to know more. Can talk about that later. It's not very important right now if we're trying to save people.
Perhaps these
should probably do that first.
Utility to you on your journey.
Okay, I was
Please.
looking off screen. Upper levels once we fix it. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Nope. Put that back. Do I need to collect those memory things too? I need this. There's nothing down there. Is there anything else I can build? No. Don't think so. Okay, well. I know. All I can do is move it, but I can't... Or I can't even move it, I guess. Oops. That's the only way I can go, I guess. More sand people. Okay, there's a dude. So can I not just attack these things? Okay.
Stabilize.
What if I just... Are these are not the ones that can turn me into sand, or are they? I don't know. Maybe you're still alive. How wonderful to see you. Of course, I know that death is not possible here. What I mean is, I'm so glad you didn't turn into sand. Yeah, that's a positive. Anyway, you know what I mean. I do. And thanks to all of you and Dex too. I didn't do a thing. Okay. So we got one person. Incredible, your strength exceeds even that of a typical chief centurion. Now even Paimon's kind of interested to see how you actually stack up in that system. Okay. In that case, I'll take you to the others. After all, Vanipi only provided the pattern work and motifs from King Deshret's times. I was the one responsible for the main layout and pathways in this area. That's right, while this may look like a building from some gilded age, it's really the result of everyone's knowledge. Okay. Let us... Oh.
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did
Here?
the
Okay.
custom of placing...
Don't come any closer. Okay. Might be a bit self-indulgent to worry about my own epitaph. You probably think me ridiculous, but I've actually already decided what mine will be. Please tell my love in Patripolis? Whatever. Patripolis? That Vitruvius? There's so many names in this. It's hard to say. He turned into sand even before he was done speaking. Oh no. They got him. The sand got him. Sorry, it's not funny, but it kind of is. I'm hopeless. I'm actually fighting the urge to chuckle out loud at this sad juncture. He's going to be so mortified once he stops being sand. Okay. Alright. That's a rather optimistic take on the situation. We have a choice to make. Do we deal with that guard first or search for survivors as long as we can? I mean, I say we just... I don't know. Electrocute the thing. Why? Can I not just do that? What happens? I just... Okay. Oh, why can't I? Only a thing I can move a thing.
Huh.
There's also a memory cube. Is it? Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna pretend I understand the mechanics of that, but whatever. You can just move stuff. Okay. Go rescue other people. Oh no, that teleporter's up. Why not? Can I go up? Maybe that goes down. Let's see. Whoops. Hi SK over on YouTube. Welcome in. How are you? Wait, do I? Up. That direction, but I can't put this here. Oh yeah, I can. What's that? Enough to get. Okay. Get the teleporters now, because usually I don't worry about it. It'll make it so much easier later. Good, how are you? I am alright. Thanks for asking. What's in here? Memory cube. Oh, one of those things. Which one's the one? Is this the one that does sand? Do they all do sand? What happens if it gets me? Okay. A memory cube. Somewhere. Guess it's, yeah, it's up there. Whoops. It's way up there, though. I don't know if there's a little moth things go that high. They might. Not sure. Okay, which way am I? I'll get the other people, but I want to get this thing, I guess. Did I look in here? Yeah. Oh. Yes, I see it. Do I... Well, I can put that there, I guess, but... Yeah. Well, it lights up and then is no longer lit. Okay, that one's looking at me. Go away. Where are they I mean, they're pretty stationary. Oh, I have to get the... I get the memory cube. There's probably like some kind of significance that I'm missing of why everything's a cube. Let's see. Do I want to go this way? I guess I should take out this thing first. Anipi, Dex, and Raumhilda and our new friends, thank you all. I'm her younger sister, Zeitlin. I see, the two of you look so much alike and oh so pretty. My name is Kashama, and I come from... What was I going to say? Nobody can remember. The era in which the Dendro Archon had yet to become a child. Okay. Right. That is beyond absurd. If I hadn't told you, you would have never known. Now that you have, it's going to be hard for me to look Vitruvius in the eye without laughing. Alright, enough small talk. We've come all this way and it doesn't look like we've missed anything. I swear they're just making names difficult to pronounce on purpose. I mean, like, I don't know if they've drawn any of the names from, like, any kind of world culture when they are basing a region off a culture. I don't know. Like, I don't know if they've taken any of the names from elsewhere. It's just not pronunciations I would be familiar with. So to me, yeah, it just feels very much like, are we making it hard on purpose? Like, in the English localization, what is it in the other languages? Is it the same in other languages? More so than that, I guess, is like when they invent words for items, I'm like, can we not? I just want to give me a bunch of hard words to say, and I'm like, I don't, like, and they're not saying it out loud either, so it doesn't help. Okay, so I'm afraid not, there's no one else. Then how about we can stop folks from turning into sand? Any ideas? We didn't manage to learn much from exploring earlier. After all, no one here at the Desert Pavilion is well versed in the mystic arts or the sciences. I'm not sure that the turning to sand is science. I think that's probably mystic arts. So it seems we're back to the only known method, defeating the Punisher of Gamora. Oh, okay. That you need not worry about. We have Sora, who has the strength of a Memorian Tribune. Paimon is now classifying us. Or no, Vinipi is classifying us. I thought that was Paimon. Looks like someone's been promoted again. What is the classification system? But there's no way to find the Punisher of Gamora. It has hidden its form. That is a problem, yes. You know, it wasn't easy getting everyone out. How about we leave this place first and get back to the main hall? Historia and, I don't know, Josephus? Were we calling him Josephus last time? I think so. Are there too. They seem rather knowledgeable, so maybe they know a way. Historia's safe too, that's really good to know. He's the most experienced of us all and is always open to learning new things. If we're talking about anecdotes, history, and culture, he's probably the most knowledgeable person in this world. Then let's go now. The earlier we get back, the earlier we can figure this out and save Vitruvius and the rest. Okay. I mean, he kind of walked right out in front of it, huh?
Utility to you on your journey.
Alright, is there a...
Please,
let's not.
I insist.
Where do we go? Down here. No, this door. Or it won't let me go to the door? Okay. Oh, Paimon's gonna get blown away. Okay. What is that thing? Go to the central area. Okay, I guess we're gonna... Guess we're gonna go fight that thing. Oh, is it... oh, okay. What is happening? Find a way to leave this place. Oh. Well, if you put me in a box, I can't... I can't exactly... Okay. Don't remember this section of the building being here before. Doesn't look like a simple flip. This has to be deliberate. That aside, we're lucky it didn't just turn us all into sand. Well, true. Wow, you have a beautiful voice. Is there a voice converter or what? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. No, this is my real voice. I'm pretty quiet, so hopefully it's loud enough on mic. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Was not prepared for that. Jeez. Okay, that scared me. I thought it was gonna just squash me. Like, immediately squash me. I hope this isn't timed, because I don't do great with timed. Paimon's all dizzy from going round and round. Okay. Oh, well. More of these things.
Solidify! I will have order!
Surge.
Close your eyes to dust.
Hey, Hadi, welcome in. How are you?
Observe. Night falls.
Okay. Arms. Well. It's like, will it actually squash me? I don't think it will. Oh. Sad, got an exam tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you studied? I have an assignment due tomorrow and I haven't started, so I am kind of over this class and just ready to be done. Fully a problem of my own making. I didn't have to take it. The apparent leader of the suppression type keeper is stronger than the average keeper. Yeah. Close range decks can also seize their cores directly. After seizing the cores, you have to quickly tap within a short period of time to deal damage, so it's the same mechanic. It's just a bigger one.
Gather.
And well, I can't get behind it. Okay, okay. It's just gonna... It's just gonna throw walls at me. Is that what's happening? It's just gonna throw walls at me. Okay. Interesting. Or no, it's gonna throw those too. Okay, well.
Stabilize.
I have a shield, so... I need to get behind the thing, though, don't I? I certainly can't... Well, what am I supposed to do then? Now's the time, okay. I can't reach. Not giving me, there we go. Give me that. Oh, is it on the front this time? Okay. That's not doing anything. Dragging certain distance. Okay. Did I miss the instructions? Confusion. Okay.
Gather.
Oh no, not little ones. Not little ones. Okay.
Wayne.
Are we gonna worry about them? Probably not.
Do you fear the dark?
I doubt it will damage that dude, but... No, you didn't study. We still have time. A little bit of time. Hi, Unsweet and Tea. Welcome in. How are you?
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Where's the big... Okay, well I guess I can't.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Gather.
I don't think I can
Observe.
hit the thing until it comes back down. Yeah, she says now's the time. That's when I'm supposed to do it. Still don't understand why this mechanic is different. Maintain distance until it's fully charged. I don't understand. Like, I'm literally just pressing the same button, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so... Whatever. It's 2 AM, I don't think I have time. Oh no. What is your exam? What class? Or like what topic? Wait, is that not? Oh.
Stabilize.
Okay, I wasn't listening, or I wasn't looking to what Paimon was saying. I mean, it just... You run right through the wall. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, typical Zelda boss fashion. It happens like 3 times. Oh. Cutscene. Economics. Well, I wish you luck. Hopefully it'll be things that you remember from class. Well, first time seeing this game, totally not understanding what's happening, but it's your voice that keeps attracting me. Okay. Yeah, it's confusing if you've not played or watched somebody play any of the early stuff. This is like Genshin's been out for quite a while, and this is like the newest area, like the newest update. But it doesn't make a ton of sense to me either, so story-wise, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me yet, so it's okay. I'm also a little lost. Already done bad on my English and business exams too. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Are these like final exams? Why your voice is a real ASMR. Thank you. Is it, I don't know if it's Moz? Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, Crafty Gamer. Welcome in. How are you? Where are we? Is it all over? I don't know, Paimon. I don't know what's happening. Okay. That's right. It's all over and everyone's been restored. Oh, they're not sand anymore. Okay. They're not... I guess they're not sand anymore. Any other PC game? Oh, do you mean do I play any other PC games? Mostly on stream it's been Genshin and Arknight's Enfield. What else have I done? World of Warcraft, that's online. Most of the time, I mean, these are the games I guess I play most of the time on and off stream, minus console games. So, I haven't streamed any of those yet. What is it? Why are you worrying your lips like that? Are you so moved at seeing me that you have to keep yourself from crying? Oh geez, that's a crazy laugh. I'm not doing that, I can't do that. Okay. Kashama, stop, don't laugh, you're going to give the joke away. Laugh all you want, I'm only a little embarrassed. Love is fate as is death, and neither is a laughing matter. Okay. Fine, fine, no more laughing. Where's Zeitlin, by the way? I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about. I have no idea. I was standing outside with everyone else. They were still in each other's arms a moment ago. Okay. I told little Scarpa, who's that? To stop and get everyone back to the main hall. Then I left them and came over to you. Everyone should still be somewhere around here, in which case she can't have gone very far yet. Is this a person? Are we talking about a person? I'm confused. Okay. It's the mommy voice. Oh, I remember you said that last time. Is that an ASMR category? I'm not familiar with that. I totally agree. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just really quiet and calm. This is... Oh, there's a bunch of chests. Give me the treasure. Amethyst brooch. It belongs to my older sister and was one of the things in my suitcase that I lost. Oh, that's right. She had a suitcase that a bunch of things fell out of. I guess. I don't remember what specifically. They're just mock exams, so not final, but the results will go to our university. Oh. So it's like practice before you have to take the final? Ugh. I'm sorry. I mean, better it be on the mock than a real one, I guess, but I know it's still frustrating. It is an ASMR category. Oh, okay. I know like next to nothing about ASMR. But yeah, I guess that makes sense. Got it now. Nice, that's one taken care of. How many things are we looking for? Because I don't remember. I remember there being papers and that was it in her suitcase. It must have been placed here as an exhibit from this era. Actually, the reason I started thinking about what to write on my epitaph is because your sister asked about it. Those words weren't exactly things I've been holding in for thousands of years. Okay. Does nobody die here? Wouldn't it be impossible for anyone to leave behind a truly magnificent epitaph then? Given my former status, I could probably be laid to rest at the priest's cemetery alongside branches of silver and white. Which would be a tremendous honor, albeit one without any space for an epitaph. In that case, it's a no for me because I've already written mine. And it says, thank you so much. Okay. What about that coin of yours, the one from King Deshret's day? You're still thinking about that? Fine, you can have it once I'm finished chanting my 10,000 prayers of penance to King Deshret. Wow, okay. That's gonna take a while. This one over here got worked up upon hearing Kashama talk about the king's fall, that he actually cried, "You lie, you lie." Okay. You lied, liar? That's impossible. Honestly, that's better for a laugh than my epitaph. If you're gonna be so grudging with the coin, just forget it. At this point where we say, and this is the point where we say we're only here to help Zeitlin find what she lost. The stream's lagging, or well, at least it is for me. Oh, uh-oh. Here, let me go check. Let me go check. Let's see. It looks okay. Is it, maybe it's YouTube specifically? Let's see. I don't want to refresh my page in case that I've never refreshed the live the live page. So I don't want to mess it up, but no, stream is fine. Sometimes I think sometimes it's just YouTube too. Like if I refresh when I'm watching a stream, if it's being kind of delayed and I refresh, sometimes it works better. I think there was a pop-up on my YouTube, like on the back end of YouTube, saying something about there's been issues with live streams lately. Like there's a known issue. I don't know if it's still an issue, but I didn't read it in full, but it sounded like there's been some kind of issue with live streaming specifically on YouTube, not Twitch, but yeah, so I might just need a refresh. Okay, we're helping you out just because you happen to be here. Thank you, Paimon. Thank you, Sora. No, you only got dragged into this because of us, so we gotta make this right for you. Such undisguised partiality. Okay. I'm truly grateful to you too. Alright, well. So, was that whole area? That seemed a lot. That seemed kind of short compared to the other. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Misremembering from the previous stream. Maybe it's my Wi-Fi. It could also be Wi-Fi. Sometimes it's Wi-Fi, sometimes it's me and my Wi-Fi. OBS does not look mad at me today, which is good. So I think my Wi-Fi is okay. But it does seem like there's existing issues too with YouTube livestream, but that reminds me I still haven't updated my graphics card again from... I downgraded it because it was having issues with infield and they suggested going back to a previous version, and then I never re-updated it because I'm scared it'll crash infield next time. But hopefully that doesn't cause me other issues. I don't know, maybe we just try it. Infield crashes anyway. Alright, where am I going? Memory cube is over here. Oh, I guess I could talk to you. Having stood upon the line between life and death, I miss the flavor of beer most. Even my master and King Deshret himself would rank beneath it. Okay. I didn't know you so enjoyed your libations. When delivering bricks to the mausoleum of King Deshret back in the day, we'd get 2 large mugs of beers for free every day. Speaking of which, was Malky among those who were restored? No, I suspect the higher-ups intend to deal with him in violation of the rules. Okay. Oof. I wonder if the note I asked him to bring in secret came in handy. Alright, well. Okay. Let me... I guess go for this memory cube. Or is it like way up high? If it's way up high, I'm not gonna worry about it. No, it should be here. There it is. Well, what is this? Hello? I guess he's trapped. Guess he's trapped there. Any plan for other games? Yeah, I play Genshin when new stuff comes out or when I just want to clean up old quests that I haven't done. So because this new thing came out, I'm doing that now. I'm still working through Arknight's Infield, and I also play World of Warcraft sometimes, classic version. Usually that's on Saturday. Not always, depending on what else is going on. Because that game allows me to just kind of play and not think, which I really appreciate because my brain is tired. So that's what I've been doing so far, but there will be others once I, run out of content in these games. I don't know, Infield had an update recently, I think, but I don't know how far through the main story I am. Okay, who is this? This is a different person. Oh, that's a big long name. That I'm not even gonna try. Two big long names. My Lord, Maha Scion of the World Bestowing Lord. Okay. May your root of life sink deep into the bedrock of this land. May your taste surpass that of every god beneath the heavens. Is he just... I want to spar with this big guy. Oh, okay. What's this thing? How about that? The most blessed question. This is the revered scion of the world bestowing Lord, a sacred fungus born of perfected flavor. Okay. I don't know about that. That's another name I can't pronounce. Ever invokes the Lord of Verdure and the Lord of Flower Garden. Makani Kagan forever prays to the Lord of Sands. Yet ask them yourself, of the three great lords, which tastes better than my lord? Well, why are you eating the mushroom? Like, it's kind of sentient. Know this, to do no harm is the righteous path. Were it not for our Lord's divine flesh, we would be forced to take the lives of beasts, birds, and plants to survive. Alas, how pitiful that would be. I mean, mushroom is you're still eating a mushroom. Fortunate indeed. When the Lord of Space carried me away from the ground, my Lord's spores traveled with me as well. And as you now behold, they have grown to this day, bestowing upon me supreme and wondrous flavor. This guy's a little... I don't know about this guy. He's interesting. I guess I could fight this thing, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to go to this area. Yeah. That's, I guess, I don't know if there's only 3 parts to this world quest, but we'll find out. We shall find out. Can I turn in one of the things? No. I don't want to fight. I don't have to. How about GTA? Oh, is that Grand Theft Auto? I don't typically play games like that. I usually play story. Something that has some kind of story, like, narrative to it. Typically. Not always. I guess I'm gonna have to get a capture card after all. I thought I could just put everything on my computer, but I don't think it's gonna work. So I'll have to just, like, rebuy everything. Was your name always above your head, or am I going crazy? Oh, the logo. That logo is there, in Genshin, but it's not always there for other games. It just depends on the layout of the game. So sometimes it's off to the side or down at the bottom. We are in the ad break on Twitch. Sorry, I forgot to warn. So we will pause for a second. I still need 3 more of these. Okay. We're in the ad break, which is 3 minutes, so I will just talk through that. Yeah, the logo is usually on screen to cover up like if it has a username in game or whatever, like a user ID. That's generally why that's there, but not always. Sometimes it's just off in the corner because I have a logo, so why not use it? But yeah, sometimes it's in the bottom corner and you can't really see it if you're not like on a bigger screen. But yeah, it's here for Genshin. It's usually above my head for Genshin. Oh yeah, I was gonna pause, but I guess I can get over to this area somehow. I have to get that direction. Let's see. Oh, that's right, I did. I think I posted it. I think I posted it in Discord about the cat. We will update on the cat situation. Oh, any social media other than Discord? Yes, I am on Instagram, Twitter, Blue Sky, Facebook, and TikTok, unfortunately. I kind of hate TikTok, but I am the same username, Thondiel Media, on all of those. But yes, in the Discord I think I already mentioned about the cat, but the black fluffy cat, who is a stray cat that we put food out for. I've been putting food out for him for a while now. He is still not very friendly. Like, he won't come up to me. He won't let me, you know, anywhere near him. But I'm pretty sure the other black fluffy cat belongs to the neighbors. I don't 100% know. But she has been over here almost every day for the last couple weeks. Or at least 2 weeks, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Time's not real. And she's so nice. Like, she's such a sweet kitty. And she comes over to visit. She just wants attention. She wants in the house, and I can't let her in the house. So I just give her a treat and pet her. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't let you in. I want to let you in, but I can't. But she's so sweet, and I'm like, I want you to come over and visit every day, and she has. So, and she eats the food I put out for the other cat. But that's okay. I don't care. What's Blue Sky? Blue Sky is kind of a Twitter alternative. Well, I have Twitter too. I don't know if I said that. Because Twitter has kind of, you know, gotten worse over the last few years. And it's not a platform that everybody likes to be on anymore. And I'm still there because I already had the account, so I kept it. But I'm not going the right way, am I? I probably have to go this way, I guess. We shall see. Let's try going that way. But Blue Sky's kind of a replacement for Twitter, so a lot of people who don't like Twitter go to Blue Sky. You can use it on a phone app, or, like, they have a phone app, but you can also just use it on a website. And it's kind of like an older version of Twitter. It works a little differently, but it's very similar. So I made an account over there too, just because why not? A bunch of YouTubers were kind of moving over to Blue Sky. But I still have my Twitter account too. So it's just another option. Oh, there is a thing up there. How did I miss that? Oh, they do go. Okay, they do go higher than I thought. These ones are like you can actually control some of the movement, which I'm not used to. Because like the other version of this, they just, you know, yeet you in one direction and you don't really have much choice. Okay, this is still telling me to go up this way. I was distracted, not paying attention. You're here, Astoria? Yeah, that guy. Indeed, everyone from the Desert Pavilion is now back at the main hall, which is why I hurried over here. Zeitland, have you found what you're looking for? Yes, I have. Thanks for asking. Splendid. By the way, do you know what the names Melanta and Nihilita? I think that's how I said it last time. Nihilita. Paimon will go first. Nope. Yeah. I don't think anybody does, Paimon. Yes, they mean melancholy and nothingness, don't they? Most sagacious of you, I believe you, and I shall be even better friends than I was with your sister, since we have the same interests. Yes, my sister's the outdoorsy, extroverted type. Still, before I could read for myself, she used to read to me all the time. Yet, what has melancholy got to do with someone like that? Of course, I speak of pathological melancholy, not the sort the one above feels when gazing upon our suffering. Okay. Did she tell you all that? Frankly, I was agape at the revelation she presented. I wouldn't have thought any audacious enough to build a sanatorium atop the site of which the Temple of Space had ascended. Did you know? It was initially thought that that melancholy was a biological ailment. Yes, we have the melancholy from, like, medieval times, and I feel like, didn't they call it the morbs? They called it, like, got the morbs or whatever. I don't know. Might not be the same thing. I can't remember. But I remember that phrase because I use it sometimes. The word itself actually comes from the term for black bile. But subsequently, people came to believe that melancholy was an affliction of the heart. Well, it does take time to get to the right answer. But today, humans have once again discovered the truth. Melancholy is indeed also pathological. Thus, both medication and companionship are vital to recovery. Is the cat slime no longer in the stream? Cat slime... yeah, cat slime's not here today. I can add cat slime. I think I took her off because I was filming a video, like a short video, and I think I had deleted the slime to put in something else. But we can bring in slime. We can bring in cat slime. How about we just... on my head. Put her on my head. There. Cat slime. We already knew all that back in the day. The angels had told us so. But while the songs of the angels and the latter-day Animo Archon can cure melancholy, the hollow consolations of ordinary folk cannot be expected to work such wonders. What are you trying to say? I shall too have to whisper this, for it is a secret. Nobody's around us. Why would the Great One above, who rules over sky and space, name her own creations nothingness and melancholy? They say she lacks the ability to empathize with others. There is nothing she cannot do, yet she is utterly helpless against genuine futility and the ailments of the human heart. Well, she's also... Are we talking about the god or whatever? She's not human, right? This is why she named her creations the two things she is least able to deal with. Paimon gets that. Naming things after your enemies you've never beaten makes them sound cool and powerful. Okay. Paimon's would be called No Mora, Hunger, and No Sora. Okay. They sound weak. I fear I can't keep up with your 1,000 years worth of wisdom. Wisdom? Okay. I pray for the courage to give this all up and live a real life once more. Can you see what I'm saying? Feel free to come to me if you ever need anything, even if all you want is to talk about your sister. I will do that. Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about that guy. I like his little philosophy talks, but sometimes I'm like, nah, dude, I don't know about you yet. Okay, I'm assuming I have to go the way the broken bridge. Can I teleport? Yeah. I can teleport. I can teleport. Can I turn in anything? Yes. Face cam? I haven't done face cam, no, just VTuber. Just the avatar. Okay, there's 10 levels. Okay, so there's more of those memory things than I thought, I guess. Okay, well, let me go This direction. Okay, sorry, hold on. Gotta readjust the chair pillow because I pulled a muscle in my back. So I'm trying really hard to sit right. Because if I don't, it'll just hurt worse. And you want to know how I pulled it? I sat down. I literally sat down and like turned in a direction and I pulled a muscle. I don't know how that's possible, but it is. It happened. So that's fun. So I have to be careful with how I move. Do you watch anime? I have not watched anime in a long time. I think I've seen maybe 5 total. And I keep meaning to like go, like make a list, go watch stuff, and then I just never get around to it. But I have a friend who watches a lot and I'm like, yeah, I know, I'm behind. I will, if you like this one, I'll watch it. I don't know that I'll watch the whole thing, but I'll try. And then I just never get around to it because no time. Alright, that's the one missing teleporter. And memory cube. The memory cube is... Oh, that thing is... Okay. I watch a lot of anime. Yeah, I have one friend who watches a lot and does a lot of cosplay. Often from things I've never heard of. Which one's your favorite? Oh no. The weasels. The weasels. There's like a treasure room. And, oh, okay. I want to set the weasels. I want to set the weasels free. Watch One Piece, it's only 2 seasons. Oh, isn't that the one that's like 1,000 episodes or something though? Like... let's see. I guess the thing is... up... somewhere. Do I want to look for that now? I could just look for it later. Okay, well, we'll look for it later. I just need to get to this area. So I'm probably going the wrong way. I don't think I have the attention span for the... like... Or can I just... Yeah, I can take these things. Like, I'll just be happy when I can finally finish a book again. I don't know when's the last time I finished a book. I've started about 5 or 6, and then I just haven't finished. Okay, that is the right direction. Can I... Oh, give me this. Yeah, okay. I wish I could just turn into this thing. On demand. Okay. I just read manga. Well, that's still reading. That's still reading something. I generally... Oh, okay. There's a thing. I generally am reading some kind of nonfiction or some kind of thing for research, because that's just what I do anyway, but like I have to do it for class, but then I also sometimes do it for work, or I just do it for my own research projects or whatever. I have like a whole stack of game-related books I still want to read. Because I feel very behind. Like when I go to a conference, or like I watch a conference online, and I'm like, there's all these people here that have read all these things, and I have not. I need to do that. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I don't trust those red blocks. Naruto or One Piece, I can't choose between these two. Both are good. Yeah. I think I've seen maybe like 5 or 6 episodes of Naruto. That was a long time ago. How do I stop being a moth? Okay.
Gather!
Wayne.
Close your eyes. Observe. The long sleep beckons.
Okay. Oh.
Do you fear the dark?
Like, why is my button not working? Pressing the wrong button.
Be silent.
I think that's a new thing that didn't start until I started streaming.
Stabilize.
Is that now, I don't know if I'm getting carpal tunnel or if I'm just getting wrist cramps or what, but that happens, so I'll like slightly move my arm or, you know, move the direct, like change the angle of my hand, and every time I do that, I am off kilter on my buttons, and then I'm pressing the wrong button, wondering why it's not working. It's like, because you're pressing the wrong button, that's why. One Piece is better. And both are great. That one is the one with like 1,000 episodes, though. Is it? I assume it's a manga, too. Must be very long. Hello, Realm Hilda and our new friends. Okay, what are you? What are you? Dex is here, too. Zeitland, her sister. Yeah, I'm Zeitland. Okay. I see, you two look alike. Oh, hello. We have a cat friend. Sorry, hold on. Gotta make some adjustments. We have a cat friend who has decided to place himself in front of my keyboard. Okay, I'm gonna need you to lie down. I'm over here. If you let me move my water, you can lie down over here. His tail is in front of my face and it's throwing off my VTuber tracking. Okay, lie down over there, please. Thank you. Lie down. Lie down and don't knock my monitor over. Okay, my desk is quite small. For the setup, like my microphone and 2 monitors and everything, and my cat wants to lay up here, but there's no room, and I feel bad because he just wants to lay up here with me because that's what he does normally. When I don't have my microphone out, there's room for him. So he's like looking at me like, "Mother, there is no room for me." I'm sorry. Come here, lie down. I'm a little worried he's gonna knock this monitor off, so apologies. I need you to lie down and not knock that over, okay? Lie down. It's not a face scratcher, lie down. Sora, come here. Okay. Oh, also too, I was talking about the stray cat and the neighbor's cat, and like, I don't care if the neighbor's cat eats the food, but I was sitting in the living room a couple nights ago and I heard noise outside at like 2 in the morning, and I thought maybe it was a cat, but I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know. It sounds like somebody's knocking around the food bowl. What's happening? So I turned on the porch light and I look outside and it's a possum. There's a possum just eating all the cat food. And I'm like, okay, I did not put that there. I did not put that there for you to eat. This is for the stray cat. And so I put it on top of the cat house the next day because the internet told me possums can't jump. I don't know if that's a lie, but he still got the food the next day. So I was like, okay, no more food at night, and I hope the stray cat gets food during the day because I can't leave it out at night or we're gonna have probably multiple wild animals hanging out, and I would rather not have that. So, unfortunately, there is no more night food for the cat, but that's okay. I think he comes by mostly during the day, so. Although I have seen him out there at night too, but I don't know. Okay, now Sora, is in between me and the keyboard again, nudging my hand. He wants me to pet him. So I'm just gonna I'll sit here and pet him for a second. I don't want to neglect him. Oh, you named your character after the cat? I did. I took the name from Kingdom Hearts. Okay, that was his tail in front of my face again, threw off my VTuber tracking. I named Sora the cat after Sora from Kingdom Hearts. And then I named my character in Genshin Sora. Because I couldn't think of a name. And I was like, well, I need a name that's like good for a male name too. And so Sora was probably sitting there and I just looked at him and was like, okay, I shall name my character Sora. But apparently I think it's like they call these characters the Traveler, right? So the player character is the Traveler, and then you get to name the character whatever you want. I'm pretty sure the Japanese version of Genshin, the Traveler's name is Sora. And I didn't know that when I named mine Sora. But the English version, it's Ether. And in the Japanese version, I think it's Sora. So it ended up working out. But yeah, okay, he has laid in front of my keyboard. Or in between me and the keyboard. So, if anything weird happens, it's the cat. I'm gonna leave him here. But, yeah, if any weird keys get pressed, it's him. I wish the microphone would pick up his purring, but it's not gonna be sensitive enough for that. His hand is now on my wrist. Okay. I need to be able to play, sir. Okay, well, we'll try. Hi, Kaizen. Welcome in. How are you? Okay, I need my mouse. I need my mouse, Sora. Give me the mouse. Let's go to work. I'll see you later. Bye, SK. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Okay, where were we? My name is Okikuni, I guess? Okikuni. As later generations would account it, I should be from the era when yokai roamed the lands before Narukami unified the Thundering Archipelago. I'm Calcerus, whatever, from the Rimurian era. And I am Yu Huangyi, come from the era when Shanhui Fort stood at the foot of Mount Tianheng. Okay, too many languages, my brain is getting confused. And the Guili Assembly had not yet been founded. I'm good, hope you're doing well. I am well, thank you. Yes, I'm a little sleepy, but I'm glad I'm not as, like, tired as that. I think it was last Thursday, when I almost fell asleep. That would be very bad. I'm not as tired as that, so that's good. I consider that a positive. Anytime I'm not that tired. Sorry, that's my water bottle. It's metal. It makes a lot of noise. Why the paper talking? Oh, that thing? I don't know. I have no idea. Wait, a Genshin player that actually reads the dialogue? Unheard of. Is that uncommon? Because I feel like I didn't know that was uncommon, but it must be uncommon. Because I feel like I've gotten that comment before. But yeah, I generally read. I mean, I like it better when it's voice acted, so I don't have to read. But I read faster than they voice act most of the time, so I just hyperclick when I'm not on stream. But I do typically read most of the dialogue, because I do want to know what's going on. The whole reason I play is for story. Most games, the reason I play is for story. So I do try to read it, but sometimes I do check out. And I'm like, yeah, too tired to read that, no thanks. Okay, so multiple voices are coming from this thing. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but just a heads up, besides the newcomers from the Borderlands, all Rimurians are made of rock, okay? Don't freak out when you see them. For the last time, it's Icarification. Oh no, that's hard to say. Okay. Icarification. I'll show you've made of rock. LOL, just watch the reel in case someone told you drink some water. Yeah. That was basically, I was talking to myself from the whole dialogue in that video. I think I posted that yesterday, right? I don't know. Like I said, time's not real. I was like, drink water, eat vegetables, and don't stay up too late, and I don't take my own advice, so yeah. If I'm desperate for primos, I would just skip reading the dialogue, but if I'm not, I'll read it. Yeah. I mean, I generally am reading it, but there were a couple of quests that I was cleaning up, I don't know, a couple months ago, and it was off stream, and I was like, I'm tired of I'm tired of reading this, and I just started hyper-clicking, and I have no idea what happened, but it was a big quest line, and I just kind of gave up. I was like, no thanks, we're good. We're good. I'm not reading that today. But generally I do. We've got one person seamlessly switching between 3 different personas here. That's because we're all stuck inside these pages. Quiet you, if you hadn't gone and rewritten Erini's, I don't know how to say that, would we even be in this mess? As I see it, this is clearly on Okikuni. This place is called a word I can't say. We're gonna call it the chamber, okay? The chamber. You can call it the hall or the archives, whichever you prefer. I'm shortening it. Is the story any good? I've thought about giving it another shot purely for the story. Same for Honkai. I think it depends on the region. So like there's multiple regions, you know, in the game that released over time, and I felt like when I first started playing in the beginner areas and into Inazuma and Fontaine, I really liked all of that, but then once we got to the Natlan update, I wasn't too into that, and I think a lot of people had difficulty with that, story-wise and gameplay-wise. But then after that, we got the whole, like, Nodcry area, which I think was really good. So I think it got better. And I hope it keeps on that level, you know. I liked Sumeru area too, but I got tired of being in the desert. But I liked most of the story, like most of the main story. I just felt like I had difficulty with Natlan. I've not played Honkai. Honkai Star Rail is also on my list of things I'm supposed to try on stream. But someone told me that if I like story games, I should like that, so I'm like, okay, I'll try it. But okay, cat. My cat is pressing the spacebar. I need you to not do that. Okay. I'm gonna go, Thon. It's almost 3 a.m. Bye, bye, chat. Yeah, bye, Hadi. Have a good night. Well, early morning. Good early morning. Good luck on your exam. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, we're gonna call it like the archives or the chamber, because I'm not saying that word because I can't. So. As you can see, we have been condemned to exile pressed between these pages. Hey, can you get Dex to restore me first? We can talk after. Oh, can we do that? I guess we can do that. Alright, well, okay, Cat, I'm gonna need you to move off of my hand so I can press the right buttons, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. He really wants to lay right here.
This wine tastes the same.
Okay, he's back on my wrist. His little head is on my wrist. Okay, well, I guess you're just gonna stay there, and if anything gets knocked over, it's not me. Okay, we can find restoration cores that store spatial manipulation data. By reverse engineering these cores, Dex can unfold and restore space that was previously folded. Okay. So, paper person. Let's call it a paper person. Alright. So, this thing. Am I, whoops, I'm pressing the wrong button because there is a cat halfway on my keyboard. Alright, press this. Okay. Hold the left button and drag in the desired direction to change the form.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Luke.
Guess I did it right. The paper people have become solid people. Yes, Paimon. I can only say. This feels so good. Oh, he's got one of those mask things on. When was the last time I had a good stretch? Probably a long time ago if you were in a piece of paper. So how did you guys get turned into paper in the first place? Okikuni got fired up reading the Liyue novels written by later generations that he wanted to dive in and join the adventure. He wanted to see if he had the strength of an entry-level centurion, so he got turned into a paper person. Okay. Alright. Cut it out, be serious. We've been swapping fun stories ever since we were selected to come here. Guess our earthly instincts never really left us, though, because we fell back into the habit of writing novels. Though the relentless torment and tempering with the apathic interval sought to erode our will and desire, it somehow aligned with the ancient art of severing the three deadly selves. Okay. I'm a little lost, so. I'm a little lost. I don't 100% know what's going on. But even if that tiny creative spark fades, a single good idea will suffice to bring it back to life. Indeed, the apathic interval has stripped away my faith in Phobos, but I still get the urge to write every once in a while. And then, of course, we got punished by the guards. It's not hard to see why. Anyone who lays eyes on what Okikuni wrote can't help but exclaim, okay. What's this weird stuff you're writing? But you know what? It's got a kick to it. Mind you, it helps that the original work by those who came after in Liyue was excellent to begin with. Don't rub it in, they'll start thinking that you're being serious. Malanta classified our work as a pollutant. Oh, wow. That's one way to tell somebody. Okay. Sorry, this is extra funny to me because I'm a writer. That, like... extra funny to me. It's like, wow, it's so bad. Your writing is so bad that it's a pollutant. I'm gonna have to start using that. He exclaimed that it blurred the line between fact and fiction, sullying what should be a pure and proper cultural landscape. Admittedly, our stories were shelved right alongside actual historical works and academic papers. His principles are one thing, the stuff you write is another. By the way, Zeitlin, which of the 5 Yaksha generals do you like the most? That is a random question, but okay. Your sister read these stories with you when you were younger, right? She said Retris was her favorite. More names I can't pronounce. We had already been pressed into a paper slip by the time she arrived, but she thought nothing of it and chatted with us for a bit. I like Aladdis. He seems really strong and resilient. Neither my sister nor I could ever be as tough as he is. Just a side note, how do we restore this place and rescue the others? Good question. What? That's hardly a side note, it's serious business, yeah. Hi Shihad, welcome in, how are you? Oh, I should summon my own cat, but my own cat is currently lying right in front of me. One of my real cats. But let me summon my Twitch cat. Hold on. Okay. Let me summon. Okay. No, give me my cat. Chat. Okay. Did that work? Did I get my cat? Yeah. Okay. Good. Alright. You could have fooled Paimon there with how much you're talking. The thing that Dex just touched is the key. Whenever space is manipulated, it leaves a residual trail of its own reversal. As for what it's called, we haven't given it a name yet. We'll have to come up with one, though, or it's going to be a pain to talk about. I think we should call it the archaeology. Well, archaeology, why are you spelling it out like that? We're digging through deep mysteries to unlock them, so archaeology, but with a key. Okay. I guess that works. No, I'm all for Hopeki Dopeki. Okay. It's more fitting. How is that more fitting? Are you sure? At the end of the day, hope is what remains within. Sure, though. I don't know. Hey, Thandiel, how are you, man? I couldn't watch the last stream. I'm still late to this one, too. Oh, it's okay. No worries. I think, I'm sorry. I'm, like, losing the ability to, like, form coherent thought. I am doing well. How are you? But yes, it's okay. No worries. Totally fine. I forgot what I was gonna say. It's been that kind of day. It's been a very busy week. I am recovering. Well, not fully recovering because I still have to work tomorrow. You know, stuff. So much stuff. All the things happening all at once. But I'm alright. I went to the eye doctor and I didn't have to get new contacts, so I'm happy. Although I had to pay $700 to get my year's worth of contact lenses, so that sucked. But I didn't have to get a new prescription, so that's always good. Okay, oh, okay. Sora, I'm gonna need you to let me manipulate the keyboard. You're literally right on my wrist. Okay, this is such a hassle. The two of us are doing all the heavy lifting. The three of us are doing all the heavy lifting, so we should get to name it. We'll call it the Restoration Corps. No objections allowed. I don't really mind. Once this place is completely liberated, we probably won't ever have to see it again. I'd say it'd be best if nothing like it ever exists again. Fair enough. Well, you have our thanks for taking care of this. Since the three of us combined barely have the strength of an entry-level rookie soldier, we'll sit this one out. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Why is my cat smaller than yours? Oh, the summoned cats are random. So they will spawn in at a random size. I think there's maybe 3-4 different sizes. I'm not sure. But it's totally random, the color and the size. And like if you summon again before yours runs out, I think it's on like a 10-minute timer or something. I don't know if it would give you a new one. Or if it just keeps the same one there. I've not tried it, but yeah, it's random. But yeah, I still need to make the list of the other commands, because I know pizza is one. Pizza and love, that's the only two I can ever remember. I like you'll eat a little pizza. Sorry, I almost choked on air. Let me take a drink of water. Okay. You've clearly overestimated yourself as a Remurian, just as you've overestimated the average strength of an average Remurian soldier. The library entrance is right over there. With Dex's power, you should be able to find the hidden door in no time. You can return to the main hall in the center now. You'll be safe there. That's where Astoria and Josephus are waiting. You guys get yourselves out of harm's way as planned. I will act as their guide for this leg of the journey. Be careful, you haven't finished your novel yet. Okay. We'll let everyone know we're safe and then we'll come straight back. Please don't get turned into paper again. People getting turned into sand. Getting turned into paper. Like what is... Why? Why is that happening? I wish I could pick the color of the cat. I'd choose the blue cat. Yeah, I know. I wish it was option. Like you could control the look of it. It's random. If I find any other summon option, like some people have the chat thing at the bottom of the screen where I think the little characters stay the whole time and they don't disappear like these cats do. So if I ever find one like that, that's a cat option, I'll probably switch it. Or if I find one that has more like customized for the options, I'll probably switch it. I don't dislike this one, I just wish it had more options or like control. I should probably heal, I guess. Do I have food? I never make food, so I never remember to make food. Alright, we are going that, right? That, well, I can't open my map because the cat, I can't move my hand because the real cat is on me. He has taken over the rest of my desk. Okay, well, let's go this way. Okay, I gotta press the buttons or... I want to go. Is there a memory cube? Or is it up? Whoops. Well, I don't see it over here, so it must be up. Alright, we'll worry about that one later. Oh, there's it. I don't want to fight this. I want to go where it's telling me to go. There's more of these things. Oh no. Oh, I almost fell. Okay, the cat has gotten up, and now he's going to the other side of the desk. Okay. Where are you going? Where are you going? Are you jumping down? Okay. See you later. He has left for now. But now I can have my keyboard back. Okay. Should make it a little easier. So hopefully press the right button this time.
Night falls.
Okay. Let's take it with us for now. What, this thing? Take that. Use Dex's ability to open the door to the library. Okay. Which is up here. And no, that's not. No, that is it. Okay. Well, no, I don't want you to climb that. I want you to go in the door.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please.
I guess
I insist.
this is the last of the 3 areas that I was aware of for this quest, but I don't know if there's more after. Because I was hoping to finish it all. Okay. Yeah, okay, by the way, I've never played Genshin Impact, but I've tried many other gacha games, probably because back then I had a silly little android. Is it worth trying it? In my opinion, yes. Not everybody likes it, of course, but I think it's worth trying. Like, at least attempting to see if you like the early game. I really liked the early game when it came out, or I guess a little bit after it came out. I don't know, I started playing a few years ago. So I liked the early game. A little later it's kind of a slog, but I still like it overall. I think it's worth trying. But yeah, if you have a console or a computer or something that can handle the massive file, the massive storage file that it takes up, the storage space that it takes up, it's worth trying. Let's see. This was actually, I guess this was the first... Was Genshin the first gacha game I did? I think so. Yeah. Within Temple of Space, you can occasionally find special spaces that have been turned into pages. At a certain distance, Dex can turn the pages, folding them halfway or folding them all the way in half to open gateways to other dimensions. Okay. Other dimensions. So... Okay. Hold on a second. I accidentally pressed a button on my phone. And now I can't see my stream manager. Okay. There we go.
People
From a
ought not be
distance.
so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows,
Oh,
chattering away
the edge to
endlessly
drag the
about their
fold.
past affairs.
Dragging to the center line or edge may cause changes to the space. Okay. How am I supposed to know? Oh man, I was shocked when I saw the 20 plus gigabyte download. Yeah. And it depends on where you're downloading it too. Like it's, you know, it's bigger on other systems. It's just like, oh my gosh, it takes up so much space. I don't remember how much it takes up on PS5. I know it's really big on PC. But yeah, it's just, it's a lot. I guess, like, kind of the only option is... Oh, that didn't work. How was I? This way? No. Halfway? No. Okay, I'm doing this wrong. I guess it's, what am I doing? Okay. I guess it's like... The expectation is you just play whatever game, finish it, and then delete it so that you have space, but like live service games that are still getting updated, I can't do that.
Not to be sniffed at.
Okay, there's nothing else in here. So turn the pages. Oh, this one again. Okay, that's not. I thought that. Okay. Clearly, I'm not paying attention. All right. This is Restoration Core Apparitions. Okay, these are the things I was collecting. Yeah, alright. Not reading that. Right, I was supposed to pull it.
Not to be sniffed at.
Oh, let's maybe go this way.
Solidify!
Wayne.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Observe.
Let's get in the corner where I can't hit anything.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
To dust. Stabilize!
Sometimes there's so many things on the screen I can't see what I'm doing and I can't keep up with like what's happening. There's like too much stimulation for my eyeballs. Okay. What are we supposed to? This way. Complete art. Within the Temple of Space, you will sometimes find some special pages. By standing on the corresponding points of a page, you can command it to move in the corresponding direction. Once you step away, the page will return to its normal position. Okay. Alright. It's the only problem with these games. Can't they do anything about it? If I were a developer, I'd do something that deletes the files after a player finishes the story, or maybe I'm just being delusional. Honestly, I know nothing about how any of that works, like development or, you know, the software part. I assume that in order for it to keep functioning, they have to leave all those files in there, like at least for games like this, where you can go back to the areas that you've already been to. So I think you can save a little bit of space by not downloading the other language files, like whatever language you're going to play in. Just leave that file and then delete the others. But yeah, I don't know for games that are getting new areas, but you still go back to the old area. I guess there's not much they can do. But so it's like different when you buy a game that's already complete, like a disc or whatever, and load it on a console. It's going to be a set size unless they release some kind of update or download like DLC stuff. It's like you kind of know what you're getting into because you know how big the file or like the disc is going to be. And then you don't have to worry about it getting any bigger. But with any of the live service games that like still getting updated, yeah, I don't know if there's much to be done. But I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I will just delete stuff. Oh, it doesn't look like it's here. Should we get Dex to flip the page? Okay. I just delete stuff off my computer if I'm not playing it anymore, and then when I want to play it again, I'll just I'll download it again. But I started putting stuff on an external hard drive because it was just easier to not have to worry about it. Alright, can I not? This way, I guess. No, this way. So, not that. Well. Okay. Oh, why is there only half the thing? The other half is hidden. Okay. In here? Okay. Well, let's see. Let's go back this way and use this. I don't know what it's supposed to. Not that. Not that. So this one doesn't. Or you go halfway. Folding this in half might also work. That? Like fold it? Oh. Okay. Just press it until it happens. Yeah, that's genius and the only way, I guess. Well, my current computer has like pretty good storage space, but when you just put games on it, you know, it still eats up the storage. So I just was like, okay, guess we're getting an external hard drive and then I don't have to delete them. But sometimes I still move them off of the external hard drive onto my computer because they run better. Sometimes it just depends, like if solid state drives are supposed to be fine, I guess. But I don't know enough. Oops, press the wrong button. I don't know enough about it. So I just do what the internet says. Put it on a solid state hard drive and I'm like, okay. Usually, oh, okay. Usually it runs pretty well.
Gather.
But
Observe. To dust.
if I ever like finish a game and don't think I'm gonna use it again, then I'll just delete it. I think I have more frustration. Oh, hello cat. The cat is back. More frustration with like PS5 not having enough storage space without having to delete stuff all the time. Okay. Oh. Sora, you're sitting on my hand. I need my hand. Okay. It's a trap. Zeitland, are you okay? That was a nasty fall. Sora had my back. I was a little scared, but I'm fine. I'm sorry, I keep dragging you down. No, you don't. Well, I know I'm dead weight. No one so much as gave a hoot about little old me. They're like talking about... They're like talking about the girl, and he's just like, alright, I'm chopped liver, whatever. Okay. What do you mean? Didn't Paimon grab onto you and Sora just now? You weren't pulling us upward, you were using me as a buffer. Okay. Uncle Hongi, Paimon can fly. She wouldn't even have fallen if she wasn't trying to help you and Sora. Yeah, alright. It's all my fault for being so heavy, I guess. Zeitland smiled. We make a great team, Uncle Hongi. Okay, now Sora the cat is just sitting here staring at me. Do you want me to pet you? Okay. I can't pet you and play at the same time, though. Can I pet you after? You know, you're purring. I wish it would pick up on the microphone. Okay, you can stay there. Don't wind yourself up too tight, Zeitland. Okay. Find the other half of the core.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you on your journey. Please, I insist.
No, this is alright. Yeah. Well, not that. Not that. That? Okay. Now he's back in between me and my keyboard. I need you to pick a spot. Just pick a spot, please. Okay. He's like, yes, I've picked a spot and it's in between you and the keyboard and right on your wrist. Your cat sounds very clingy. He is, but it's okay. I love it. He is my buddy. He follows me around. Okay, I can't see what key I'm on, Sora. Okay. He has followed me around since he was a baby. So he will follow me from room to room. And like if I leave for too long, if I leave for like 5 seconds or more. Like if he's asleep somewhere, he doesn't, but when he wants attention, he'll just follow me room to room. And if I leave for more than like 5 seconds, he comes to look for me. So, he does do that, but I don't mind. He likes to, like, lay right up against me, and he lets me rub his belly. He's really sweet. His brother is also very nice, and less clingy, but still likes to lay next to me on the couch a lot of the time. It's the little fluffy one, the little fluffy brown one that hates me. She wants nothing to do with me. These are the letters we wrote to each other, my sister and I. They must be really personal, let's not look through them. It's no big deal, really, just family stuff. She was bored at the sanatorium and wrote them to pass the time. She wrote about how the air was fresh, how there were old people everywhere. Okay, old people everywhere. How comfortable it was in the mountains, but also how dull it was. She said that she often went to the sanatorium graveyard to read the epitaphs. She wanted to learn the stories of those who never returned home, those who found their final rest upon the mountain instead. Okay. She wrote that the sanatorium itself was about to be demolished, that she had to emerge from the shadow of the past. And then one day she wrote to me and said she was going somewhere far away and that I shouldn't worry. No way, your sister was really upbeat and talkative when she came here. Then I came to the temple beneath Windrest Peak and saw her gravestone perched on a lonely mountain in a strange and distant land. Oh no, Paimon made you talk about the sad stuff again, and she doesn't know how to comfort you either, sorry. You don't have to comfort me, the latter half of life is nothing but a series of farewells. It's like writing in the sand, here one moment scattered by the next. Apologies, I really didn't know. I never could have guessed that something like this would happen. When she arrived, the selection process for elevation was already a mess. Everyone was in low spirits. Time, which was already at a standstill, lost all meaning then. It turned into true nothingness. It's getting harder for me to read the later it gets. Her arrival brought a spark of life we hadn't seen in a long time. She was truly a good person. That's right. I'm really sorry to say this, but I didn't ask for your names just now, because I came with the intention of saying goodbye. I didn't plan on meeting anyone new because I didn't want to say even more goodbyes. We don't really mind. What matters is that we know each other now, right? Farewells are the seeds of reunions. Going on adventures with lively people, it's not so bad. I never imagined I'd have a chance like this after growing up. That's exactly how your sister made us feel too. And now that we found what Zeitlin lost, we just have to fix the restoration core, right? Oh, that was the other thing that I guess was in her suitcase. Right, my cat does this too. I think all the male cats are clingy while the female cats just mind their own business. Yeah. Which is like, I don't know, growing up I only had female cats. That's all my mom would let me have. Because she said male cats would like... Sorry if this is gross, they'd like spray everywhere and like mark stuff, you know? So she didn't want us to have male cats. So I only had female cats, and I had at least 3 that were not like super clingy, but they did lay with me. Like I'd lay on my bed and do my homework in middle school and high school, and they'd lay with me. You know, they wanted to be around me. But it just depends. I think it just depends on the cat. I don't know. But yeah, this little guy, well, he's not super little, he's a little big. Sora and his brother are both more clingy. And the girl cat is not. She likes one family member.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to
my dad's the one that found her originally. But she kind of clings to one family member, and she's still really hard to like do anything with. If you try to give her a treat, she doesn't know what it is. It's like she doesn't understand what food is half the time. It's like you try to give her a treat and she just looks at it like she doesn't know what to do with it. And she won't come to me, like she won't come near me. So I can't give her a treat, I have to throw it. And so we have to literally lock her in a room and put down one of those little silicone pads with the liquid treat, because she likes the liquid kind best. And she will very cautiously emerge from under the desk or like whatever furniture and eat her treat while like staring at me to make sure that I'm not going to touch her. And I'm like, I'm not going to hurt you. What's your problem?
They are merely
I'm literally giving you a treat.
chattering away
Oh, I'm
endlessly
going the wrong
about
way.
their past affairs.
But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I guess it's just different cat personality, and other times it might be that male cats are friendlier. Who knows? Oh, we are in the ad break on Twitch. Sorry if you're getting caught in that. I guess I can keep going because we're not really activating story. Am I? No, I'm not gonna go that way. Okay, so ad break on Twitch. I will take a little bit of a break for that so I can rearrange my rearrange the cat, or try to, because he's on my hand. I need you to move a little bit, please. He does not want to move. He's very happy. Okay. You can stay, it's fine. I will save the chat comment just in case you got stuck in the ad and stream's a little bit delayed. But yes, getting sleepy. A lot of reading and it's making me sleepy. It's making me tired. Just to like... Reading doesn't typically make me sleepy though, so it's confusing. Wow, your voice. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Isekai? Hi Isekai, welcome in, how are you? I am... Oh, okay. Sorry. Cat is knocking my mic... Trying to knock my mic off. Can you not knock that off, please? Thank you. The cat is on the desk. Okay. Yeah, I need you to pick a spot. Pick a spot. This is what he likes to do. He gets up here and he just walks back and forth. And he finally picks a spot. He'll stay for like 5 minutes, and then he moves. And then he comes back, and then he moves again. So I do apologize if anything gets knocked over and makes a loud noise. But okay, now his tail is in my face. Okay, okay. Okay. He's like headbutting my hand. He wants me to pet him. I know, I'm trying. Trying to pet you and play at the same time. He's pressing the button. He made the character jump. Okay. Spacebar. Alright, I'm trying not to activate story until we get out of the Twitch ad break, which is in a few minutes. Or a few seconds, rather. Okay. Pick a spot. Sora, pick a spot. Alright. Okay. Now he's on my mouse pad. Which is also not helpful.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss.
Okay, tail in the face again.
Wander through Nodcry on a misty night.
Yeah, oh.
The march
I have activated a fight. Okay, well. We'll do this part.
Be silent. Observe.
Where'd the other guy?
Perhaps
Eesh.
these treasures might be of utility.
Alright, we should
to
be
you
out
on
of the
your
ad
journey.
break.
Please.
We should be out of the ad break on Twitch now. You didn't miss anything, just Sora trying to pick a spot. And messing with my keyboard. And now his head is on my other wrist, aka my mouse hand. So I can't move my mouse very well. Okay. What did I miss? Yeah, you're right. Male cats like to mark their territory. My cat sister was really grumpy. She never let me pet her. She only liked my mom, and I always found her around my mom. Yeah. Sometimes they just pick a person. Sometimes they just pick a favorite person. And that's kind of it. Like, we had a cat growing up. The only male cat I had growing up was an outdoor cat
Not be so frightened of ghosts.
that he was a stray.
They are merely
Like, he was
talking
already
shadows,
outside, he was a stray, and I started
chattering
feeding
away
him.
endlessly about their past
So he started
affairs.
hanging out at our house. And my mom would let him come in the house, but then he always wanted to go back out, so he was indoor-outdoor. Which is not how we kept cats, because it's not, you know, really safe outdoors. Depending on where you are, too. But we wanted to keep him inside, and he didn't want to be inside. But he was very nice to me and my dad. And I could walk by, he'd like kind of pass out on the couch, you know, take a nap. I could walk by and pet him. My dad could walk by and pet him. And then my mom would walk by and pet him, and he would bite her. And he was like only mean to her, and she's the one that fed him. Like, I'm the one who originally fed him, and that's why he started coming around. But my mom was the one who routinely fed him with all the other cats. And, you know, he only bit her. I don't know why. But it was, like, kind of sad, because, like, my mom's the one feeding you, don't bite. I don't know. Sometimes they just pick a person that they don't like, or they pick a person that they like, and that's all the attention they want to give is to the person they like. So, I don't know. Sora and his brother are very friendly to other people too. So, like, if somebody comes over, if they don't know the person, they'll kind of hide for a little bit, but then they do come back, and, like, they want pets. So they're pretty friendly. They don't really like big groups of people, but they like just attention in general. Okay, what are we doing? Where's the last restoration core? I believe it's hidden in this book. This book is called The Tale of the Lock Knight Arany? Calcerus's translation of Aranis. It's more of a rewrite than a translation, though. Historia spoke very highly of it after his read. He said it captured the precise moment when realism collapsed into nominalism. I'm clicking and nothing's happening because the cat... Paimon has no idea what that means. It's okay, Paimon. I'd love to read it. Okay, anyway, do you have any idea how we can retrieve the restoration core? As I said before, we can use the power of this library to manifest scenes. The restoration core should be hidden in the book. You'll need to enter the book and go on an adventure, Sora. Okay. It's time for you to experience what it's like to be a paper person. But I'm a hero in 3 dimensions. If anything happens, Paimon and Dex will come save you. I need the greatest guide into that. You're unbelievable. Fine, Paimon will go with you. Uncle Hangi, this is super important, so don't mess up, okay? Yes, please don't turn me into paper permanently. That would suck. Actually, the restoration's success might rest entirely with Miss Sightland. What? Malanta has reviewed and tampered with this text. It's filled with a great deal of unwarranted malice. And I'm too familiar with both Arany and the original Aranis. My heart lacks the power to alter the scenes in time. Put another way, my perception of this story... Sorry, my nose itches. The model's gonna freak out. Put another way, my perception of this story is irrevocably locked on its tragedy, but it must be rewritten to have a happy ending. So what do? We'll need Sightland to neutralize every crisis that emerges in the text and then steer the plot toward a happy ending. Are you really going to put their safety in my hands? And you even want me to imagine good things happening out of the blue? I can't do it. I can't do anything right. We believe in you. We aren't just living, we're adventuring. Fortune favors the bold, you know. Heaven helps those who help themselves. Alright, I'll try. Okay. Okay, let's, Oh, by the way, I saw your post on X. What happened to your TikTok? Yeah. TikTok is not my friend. TikTok is not my friend. I don't know if I just don't understand TikTok, or if it's because, like, the United States version of TikTok is now different. Like, it got bought out or what, I don't know. I didn't pay attention, but there's like a different version of TikTok in the US now, I guess, somehow. Or part of it is like owned by a different company. And I swear, ever since that happened, TikTok has gotten a lot worse, like, for creators. And, like, I don't know, I don't have a large following, obviously, but when I've been posting the videos that I've posted the last few days, like the last 4 or 5 videos, they only get, like, you know, maybe 20 views or less, which is weird because that means it's not even, like, even people who follow me can't see it. So it's like, it's just really frustrating to me. So I was probably, I don't remember exactly what I posted on X, but I was probably complaining, not because the view count is low, but because it's not even being pushed to my own audience, you know? So it's like super frustrating to make your account on all these different social media platforms, and then you post stuff and the people who follow you don't even see it half the time. On Instagram too, like, this is not just a TikTok problem, but something about TikTok, it's like sometimes you post a video and it gets a few hundred views, so you know that at least some of your audience could see it. And people who aren't in your audience might also see it. But if it only goes to like 10 people, and I think the last one I posted was stuck at 1, like it was just stuck on 1, and now it's like 4. So it's like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what the issue is. I don't really understand TikTok, but it's not even getting shown to people who follow me, which is just irritating, because why are algorithms set up to not show the people following you your videos? You know, that's kind of the point of following somebody. So I'm not complaining about views in the sense that like, oh my gosh, I only got, you know, 10 views or only got 500 views or whatever. Like, my views have been all over the place on TikTok. It's just frustrating to post videos like 5 in a row and they just not get sent out to your followers at all. So I'm like, well, then what's the point? Why even post on TikTok? What's the point for creators who don't already have a large platform? If you already have a large platform, you're gonna get views regardless. But it's like, what's the point? Why would VTubers use this? Why would anybody use it if your own audience isn't gonna see your stuff? So it's just, I don't know, it's kind of demoralizing. It's like, why post? Why spend the effort to do it? So at least it goes out to more people on Instagram and on YouTube. Like, it goes out to more people, so I'm like, okay, I feel better about these platforms. So it's just frustrating, but I feel like a lot of people on the US version of TikTok or whatever are having this issue. So I don't think it's just me, but it's like, what am I doing wrong? Like, maybe it's not me. I don't know. So yeah, sorry you had to see me complaining about that, but yeah, I was having a grumpy moment.
Away endlessly about their past affairs.
Yeah. So let's play some games together someday. Yeah, I guess I mostly just stream single player stuff, but I've thought about, like, they make some community games and I'm like, I don't know how those work. But I thought about that because I have a Discord server where I was like, some people do like community night, and I'm like, I don't know how that works, but I'll have to look into it. Yeah, your video didn't even show up in my FYP, although I followed your TikTok account. Yeah, exactly. And I don't get, sorry, like ranting, but I don't see videos from half the people I follow either. So it's like, I'll go to their profile sometimes, I'm like, I've not seen so-and-so. Like, this person, I haven't seen them in a long time, so I go look at their profile, and they've posted a bunch of videos that I haven't seen because they didn't get served to me. And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But yes, TikTok is a frustration. I kind of don't know the point. So I post it there because I post it everywhere. So I'm like, well, might as well, I guess. But I use a scheduler for the other social media platforms, and I might just try posting from that as well for TikTok and see if it makes any difference, because people used to talk about if you use a scheduler, then your TikTok views tank like that, and I'm like, I'm not using a scheduler, so please explain. So I'm gonna try using a scheduler and see if it makes any difference, because I think that might be a myth. Like, I think that might just be inaccurate. So I saw the slime cat tower. Did you make it on stream? I did. I think, yeah, I did make a slime tower on stream. I took it apart after I made it though, because I was worried it was gonna crash VTube Studio for having like so many items open. But I did make it on stream originally, and then I remade it off stream. No, I missed it. Oh, it's okay. I mean, do you want me to make it again? I can make it again. I did make it again off stream for that video, so that I could get the right shot for it for editing the video. But my goal is to try to make that like a toggle, like a hotkey, so that I could just press a button and have it just change automatically to Slime Tower. I'm a little worried about crashing VTube Studio though, because it has crashed on me a couple times, but as long as it works, like, I'll do it. But yeah, I want to set up a hotkey. I have to find a program for some other like hotkey stuff, because I want there to be interactive ones, like where you redeem something, you know, so like some streamers have it set up where you redeem in chat and it automatically does something. that's above my skill level, so I'm looking into it. I didn't set it up like that originally because I didn't know what I was doing. So my slime model redeem right now on Twitch is manual, so I have to manually go in and change to the slime model. So I'm gonna work on setting it up automatic though, so that's for me to research, you know. I'll do it. That was actually so cool. Yeah, it'd be super cool. Yeah, I want more of the interactive options, but I need a different program, I think. Or I have to set up the one that I have to do more automatic stuff. Which I know there's tutorials out there, I just have to sit down and do it. But yeah, I can build the slime tower again if you want. I can try. Oh, the cat is leaving. Bye, Sora. See you later. Okay. He's laying under the table behind me now. Okay, let me... what is drag to first fold point? Oh, okay. Move the character to the appropriate position. This is confusing. View current target. Okay, so how do I... Our cheetah received from the fairy... Oh, I can't read that. That was too fast. Oh, right. We're not gonna read that. Am I supposed to... Okay. This is like spatial, which is not my type of intelligence, so. Okay, so I'm just moving this little guy, I guess. Oh, I can't. Oh. And I go this way. No. That opens. Okay. Okay. Also, I noticed the videos you post in YouTube and TikTok, like the short videos lack volume. I mean, I need to turn my volume all the way up to here. Yeah, and I got a comment like that on one of the last ones, and I'm gonna look in to see if I can fix it somehow, because I just don't know what I'm doing, I guess. But when I listen to the videos back, like when I'm editing, they're really loud. So it's weird to me that it's not loud. Like, not super loud, but definitely loud enough that I don't need to adjust my volume on my computer. So when I'm editing, I try to adjust the volume internally, like in the editing program, and then it sounds good in my headphones. And so if it sounds good in my headphones, I post it, you know, it sounds good to me. So I'm gonna have to try listening on my phone sometime too and see if it makes a difference if I use a different device. But I'm gonna have to experiment. I don't know too much about video editing, and I'm very much learning. I don't know too much about the editing process or the audio stuff, so when it, like, even right now, I'm looking at OBS, and I don't know how loud I sound to other people, but it's in the yellow on OBS, which is where it's supposed to be for optimal sound or whatever. Like, if it goes in the red, it's too much, and if it's in the green, it's too quiet, and it's in the yellow. So that tells me my mic is supposed to be adjusted appropriately, but I don't know, so I must be doing something wrong somewhere where it's not a standard volume, I guess, if it's all the videos. Yeah, it'd be better to experiment. Yeah, I can try. I don't want to, like, if I turn the volume up too much, it messes with the quality, you know, of the sound. So I don't know if I need a different microphone. Maybe I'm just too quiet for this microphone. I don't know. In OBS, the sound looks good, and I use OBS to record. But then when I edit, maybe I'm doing something in the edit program, or maybe there's something I can do in the edit program that will boost the volume more so that it's not so different. But it's so weird to me, yeah, because it's like I listen to it in my headphones and it's pretty loud. Sometimes I have to turn it down. So it's like my computer is usually set to about 50% volume, and I never have to turn it up to hear myself. So yeah, it's really weird. But I'm not going to pretend I understand any of that. But I will try things. I will try things and see what happens. But yeah, I do appreciate people letting me know. I don't know if I can, like, fix it on my own. I might have to bother some people, but I'll see. I'll try. But yeah, like, even if I talked louder, it wouldn't matter, because I have a limiter set on the microphone too, so that you're supposed to do that in case you scream, which I'm never gonna scream because I'm quiet, but if I got really scared, I guess. But yeah, so I don't know, like I don't know what it is that I'm doing to make that happen. But yeah, I will look into it. Okay, is this like that way? How do I... Can I... Am I not supposed to... Oh, okay. Just kidding. Seems like I am back to hear Bobby voice again. Now I'm like, I have never heard of that genre of ASMR, so now I'm like, I have to go Google. But I don't want my YouTube algorithm to end up being all that. But yeah, I'll have to... Now I have to investigate because I'm curious. But yes, I will keep messing with audio, trying to figure out what the heck is wrong. Volume-wise. Okay, can I go this? No. Why is he not? I can't go that way. Oh, okay, just kidding. Oh, that thing is there. So, like that. And then like that. Nope. Well, pure goth mommy vibe. Thanks. I guess that's what it is. I have no idea. I did not know that was a thing. My point is it wasn't intentional because I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't do that. I have to go... No, I want this to go this way. And then this to go this way. But then I can't... Okay, this way. Oh, we can't do that? Can't fold. Huh, okay. My brain is far too tired to be doing. Why won't it go that way? Oops. My brain is far too tired to be doing this. I need a nap. Okay, well that's the only way I can do that one, but then this... No, every time I click it, it undoes it, and I don't want to undo it. This one folds. But it will only fold once, right? Yeah. Only folds once, and then that... That folds. Okay. But that's the only option. Right? Am I not seeing something? That one opens. That's the only way that that folds too. So the last thing I want to do late at night is, or not late, but kind of getting late, is puzzles. How do I... No, I want to get rid of that one. Okay. I need to get rid of this one, but this is already folded. Oh. Oops. Oops. I feel like all the VTubers who become viral are so loud and say anything that comes to mind. So I get a hard time keeping up with them, so it's really nice to see a normal person VTubing. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I was a little apprehensive because I was like, well, it seems like a lot of VTubers are very, like, energetic. And I'm not. I'm very, like, calm and low energy, and I didn't know if that was going to work very well. Well, then I was like, but that's what I like, is, you know, if I'm going to watch somebody, I prefer the lower energy. So, thank you. Live stream voice sound or some other videos. I listen half of it, but here in this live stream your voice is clearly heard. Yeah, I think it's so it must just be my videos, like my short form videos that are on social media and YouTube. A couple of people have told me that the volume is really low, and I was like really confused. Not because I don't believe them, but because I'm like, well, it's really loud in my headphones when I do the editing, and when I post it and I listen to it, it's actually quite loud. So I'm like, well, how is it so quiet for you but so loud for me? So there's something I must be doing. That live stream audio is fine, and it looks fine because, like I said, it's in the yellow, and I record, like I'm using OBS for streaming, but I'm also using that to record. So you would think the audio would be the same, like it would be the same level or whatever. So if it works during live stream but doesn't work in my short form content, then maybe I'm doing something in the editing program. So I'll have to look. But yeah, for my headphones, it is loud, and I have to turn it down sometimes, but most of the time it's just normal volume to me. So yeah, it's really weird, but I'm gonna try to experiment, see if I can fix it. I think a lot of people also like the calm voice, to be fair, matches the chill vibe, yeah. And that's, you know, to be fair, that's what I like to listen to too, I guess, because if somebody's high energy streaming, I don't mind it. It's just I'm so like naturally more calm and low energy that it can wear me out a little bit. Like I'm very introverted and I'm very low on the social energy too, so I'm just like, I don't know how people like keep the energy up, because I certainly can't. Oh, I'm doing that wrong again, aren't I? But yeah, I'm low energy with most things, so... Can I? Yeah. Finally. Okay. Thondiel had a brain cell finally and figured it out. You're welcome, but I wish that one day you get viral and gain millions of followers and people flood the chat with messages and you unintentionally ignore us. Oh no, that would be so sad though. I appreciate that, thank you. That's very kind. But I'm totally happy to have like a small audience with, like, you know, if I did randomly go viral, I think it would probably freak me out a little bit, because all of a sudden a bunch of people are looking, you know, when they're not looking. When you're not used to a bunch of people looking and then all of a sudden they are. But I would be really sad if the chat went too fast and I couldn't keep up with everyone, because I don't want anyone to feel ignored, you know? But thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, there's still more of this. Okay, more puzzle. And I'm getting to this dude. Okay. Okay, that... I don't think I was paying attention to the tutorial, because clearly I'm not doing this right. Because I can only go on these blocks. Or no, I'm supposed to get this thing, right? Yeah. Just kidding. I wasn't paying attention. That was easier than I thought. It is too late in the day for brain puzzle. Though to be fair, I don't ever do puzzles very well. Okay, fold pages to remove obstacles. We are gonna get cubed. I'm not careful. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Is that not right? I think that... okay. Oh, waterfall. Oh, I was like, am I supposed to do something? Because it's not telling me. It's not giving me something to do. You're an introverted person? Yes. I am the most painfully introverted person you'll ever meet, probably. I have always been introverted. But, and this is like kind of the funny thing I always tell people, like, especially extended family that don't know me as well, and they're like, you're really like quiet. Are you shy? And I'm like, not really. I'm just introverted. I'm low energy. I'm tired all the time. I'm just introverted. I don't get my social battery, like, it's so tiny that I just don't have the energy to deal with a lot of people. So I kind of just, you know, sit in the corner at family gatherings and I'm like, I'm good. I'm over here. I'm having a good time. I'm observing. I promise I'm fine. You don't have to come check on me. I'm good. For like larger family gatherings. Smaller family gatherings, everybody knows. Everybody knows that I'm introverted. And I think my mom was too. Like, she was shy. Like, everybody always thought she was shy. But when I was a kid, she made me start dance classes when I was 5 because she didn't want me to be shy like her. So I started dance classes and I did a bunch of performance stuff. So I did dance classes and I did band and I did marching band. I did plays, you know, all that kind of stuff. And so it didn't work. I ended up being introverted anyway. Because I'm not shy, I'm just introverted. So it did not cure me. But now, like, as an adult, I'm not bothered by, like, a stage or whatever. Like, stages don't really make me anxious. So when I had to perform in high school, band or whatever, like, I was totally fine. But then you put me in a room with a bunch of people and I'm like, nope, no thanks. Public speaking, no thanks. Too many people for me. Well, if that ever happens, I won't feel bad. Because I know it's hard to keep up when chats are going on like a typhoon, yeah. Yeah, I imagine that must be really difficult. Like, if it's just going constantly, they can't see it. Like, they just have to kind of pick random here and there, like, slow it down and, you know, scroll back and be like, okay, let me read a couple messages. And then they just have to go on with whatever they're doing. Because if they just read the whole chat, you know, that's what the whole stream would be. But, you know, it is what it is. Spectator potion digested. LOTM reference. LOTM. What is that? My brain is trying to rack. I'm racking my brain. It's like, no, I know what that means. I don't know what that means. But yes, I'm a very, like, you know, passive, rather be an observer. I'd rather just sit there and, like, watch, you know, everything that's going on rather than be an active participant. It's like, I don't want to participate and talk to people. I just want to sit here and watch. So it's like when you go to people, like if you go to a family member's, like, baby shower or something, you know, and it's like they always want to play a game and I'm always sitting there like, no thanks, I'll watch. Do you need me to hand out snacks? I'll hand out snacks. I don't want to play the thing. I don't want attention on me. No thank you. I just gave up on trying to socialize because 1, my interests are niche. 2, anytime I do get a word in, they would move on and unintentionally pump me out of the conversation. Oh, I know. That always sucks. It happens. I feel like it happens a lot of the time unintentionally with people that are more extroverted and they're not really paying attention to their being an introvert in the conversation. So it's like they kind of unintentionally, you know, just take over and they don't realize that other people might want to talk but don't feel comfortable talking, you know. Sometimes it's like that at work too. Like some people just dominate the conversation and I sit there like, you know, and I don't really want to talk though, so I'm good. I'm like, y'all talk, I'll watch. It's fine. I'm just listening for my name. Hi, Cracked Horse, welcome in. How are you? But yeah, it's an experience. Okay. Oh, well, that was a unique experience. That's what Paimon is also saying. How are you feeling? It's nice to be three-dimensional. Being paper isn't terrible. It's nice to be three-dimensional. Thanks, Sightlin. No need to thank me. The stakes were much higher for you. Very tired. Oh, it's okay. Me too. I am ready for this week to be over. At least work-wise. And class-wise. I'm ready for this week to be over. Am I going the wrong way again? No. Okay. Well, no, I am going the wrong way. Liberate the chamber, which is up. So we gotta go up somehow. I don't remember how to get up. Well, this is down. How do I go up? I forget how to go up. I forget how to go up, so it's okay. Sorry, I am missing the chat. Let's see. Being an introvert gave me such a hard time all of my life. I was an introvert, but after getting scolded several times for that, I'm trying to become an extrovert, even though I don't feel like it. Oh, I'm sorry. I understand that frustration. I would say if you don't like it, don't do it, but it's because there's nothing wrong with being an introvert. I get really tired of seeing those articles online sometimes, or videos or whatever, and people are like, how to not be an introvert, or, you know, whatever. It's like, how to be more extroverted. And I'm like, have we ever considered maybe just letting people be introverted? Because extroverted's not the only option. And it's okay to be one or the other, it doesn't matter. But it's always like how to be more, you know, social and more extroverted, not how to get extroverted people to include introverted people. That always frustrates me. That gets really annoying. But yeah. After watching you for an hour, I don't think you are introvert. You just need some good friend who motivates you to go social. No, I'm very much an introvert, definitely. Like, I don't leave my house unless I absolutely have to. And if there's going to be a big group of people, I'm not going. And the reason I don't seem it on stream, probably, as much, is because I'm kind of, like, I'm talking to myself even though I'm talking to other people, you know? It's like I'm the only one verbally talking. And you also can't see me. You just see my avatar. So if this were, like, real life, I would not be very talkative. You know, except for people that I know pretty well. So it's definitely like a situation thing, and the other aspect is, like I mentioned, kind of being doing a lot of performance as a kid to where I'm not afraid of stages and like doing a performance. Streaming is kind of like that, where you're, you know, in front of an audience, so to speak, and performing in the sense that, you know, you're streaming, you're live, or if you're making content or whatever. I don't mean to say that it's like fake, just that you're, you know, it is kind of like being on stage, kind of like a performance. So it's actually more comfortable to me than other things like having to talk in an office meeting where there's a bunch of people, or just being put in a social situation where there's a bunch of people. I'm like, no thanks. So it is a little bit different, I feel like, but you know, it just depends on the scenario, I guess. But yeah, in offline, I'm very much quiet, introverted. Don't want to socialize, especially with people I don't know. And it's like one of my best friends is the same exact way, so it works out because we're both like, we'll go together. We don't have to talk to anybody we don't know. It's like when we go to somebody's like party, like birthday party or something, you know, we go together when we can. She doesn't live near me anymore, but it's what it is. But yeah, it's more like a stage performance, I guess. And because I do conferences, so like I present research at conferences, like I do media research, and I just do independent research for fun, and I go present at like academic conferences. Usually they're online, so it's more like being on a stage, quote unquote, like a performance. But the one time I did it in person, I was petrified. So I hate public speaking. I hate being put in front of like a big group of people and having to give a presentation like that. It's like totally different. Sorry, I need to scroll backwards. In chat. Also, speaking of Genshin, I love experiencing the updates blind. The hype, special programs, and update trailers generate can never compare to going in blind and being hit full force with wonder. Yeah, I don't watch. Sometimes I watch a trailer. Most of the time I don't. And generally I'm gonna try to multitask, but I don't know how to go up, so generally I don't watch the special programs, and I kind of go into it not knowing what's happening, you know? I know there's gotta be a way to get up. I don't know what direction is up. It wasn't giving me... Oh, this thing. Okay, I was not looking in the right spot. That's why. Okay. We did that. But yeah, I like going in not knowing. Here's the thing about introverts, get them in the right situation and environment and they can be indistinguishable from social butterfly. Yeah, I think it depends. Again, that's why it's like right situation, because if I'm in a small group of people that I know, then yeah, I'm gonna talk a lot, you know, because I'm like comfortable. But if I'm in a larger group and it's people I don't really know, you know, I'm probably not gonna say much. So, what is more is VTubing removes a critical aspect of social anxiety, no eyes and no need to read body language. Yeah, and that's one reason that I ended up doing this. That wasn't my original intention, but I was like, hey, this is a thing that exists. I can have an avatar. Why not just do that? I can sit here in my pajamas and nobody's gonna know. Unless I tell you. Well, if you want extrovert, you just need to turn on face cam now. It's like, I didn't even have a problem when I used to film, like, we did some, like, it was academic related stuff, and I was on camera, and I didn't care. Like, that stuff didn't bother me. But if I had, because I was, like, in a room by myself. But then, if I have to stand in front of a room of people, I'm like, I can't do it. But if you want me to pre-record it, sure. You know, but I don't miss doing that, honestly. I just popped in to say hello. I'm working right now, and I hope you have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you, Cracked Horse. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. How long will you stream? Generally, I only do 2 hours. We're coming up on 3. But I was trying to finish this quest, and I don't know how much longer it is. So I'm going to get out of this area at least and see if it continues. And if it does, I'll save it for next time. But if not, we'll just finish it. Okay, Melanto's control over this area will finally be broken. One more thing, Zeitlin. What's the matter? I misspoke a moment ago. I'd like to correct myself. Living is a grand adventure and life is a long journey. I've held on for this long. Where are the good things I was supposed to find? You met Sora, Paimon, and me, and then you came here. It might be a complete mess at the moment, but to be chosen to come here and attain eternity is a 1 in a million chance. You said you wanted to stay here a while ago, right? What do you think? Would you like to stay? This is a good place. Everyone lives in harmony. You are all wise and pure of heart. But we can talk about that later. Let's head back first. I wonder how Okikuni and Calcarius are doing. Where did my cat go? I don't see him. Well, I guess he wandered off. In terms of strength, you are at the very least an entry-level Legion commander. Okay. You say that, but even amongst entry-level Legion commanders, you've got Golem constructs, arbiters, aspirant arbiters, and arbiter golem hybrids. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. But okay. You can't put them on the same tier. You keep your mouth shut. The last restoration core has been hidden in your stupid novel this whole time. All I can think about right now is landing a fist in your face. Ooh, okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. I'm Icarified. Your hand is the only thing that will hurt. That's exactly why I haven't used my Goofa arts to hit you yet. Okay. They're not getting along, but whatever. Okay. Okay, my free time is over, so I'm gonna leave now. It was nice to hang out with you. See you in the next stream, Vampire. Thanks so much, Shihad. Have a good day, night. I can't remember whose time zone is what. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Cry on a misty night.
Let's see, what did I miss? And you also don't need to worry about being seen either. You have a filter between you and the audience. It's very hard to comprehend for an extrovert whose socializing comes easy and energizing. Yeah, it's definitely an energy thing. Like, I imagine that, well, I was gonna say, like, there are a lot of extroverted VTubers, but I think there's a lot of introverts. Like, introverts were more likely to be either a faceless creator or have some type of avatar or animated thing or whatever, even if it's not a VTuber. But it is nice to not have to worry about, like, being on camera, you know?
I insist.
If I want to sit like a shrimp, I can sit like a shrimp. But yeah, it is nice, and because I don't get energy. Oh, page flying around. Okay, somebody's trapped in the paper. Am I supposed to do something about that? Anyway, because yeah, I don't get my energy from that like extroverted people do. So I totally get why that works for extroverted people, but it's like, if you're introverted, you much prefer to, like, you know, kind of hibernate on your own, and that's how you regenerate. And I have to do that a lot, so... Well, speaking of which, what kind of stuff do you two write about? Just wondering, Paimon got curious all of a sudden. I haven't finished my novel yet. It covers the era of the Archon War, when the adeptal arts were scattered across the mortal realm, leading to the development and evolution of 3 distinct traditions. Conflict erupted between the Fanghu sect of the mountains and the Yuanjiao sect of the seas. Ultimately, the 3 adepti of Juyun, I don't remember the name. The masters of its 3 summits descended to mediate, can't read anymore. Mediate this divide of earth and tide. Wait, did this actually happen in real life? Probably not. Then again, the stories that never happened are the ones worth writing. And as for Okikuni, he took the entire cast of Liyue's Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti, and gender-flipped everyone, then retitled it Chronicles of the Alluring Yakshas, Ravishing Enough to Topple a Kingdom. That's a title. That's a title. How can anyone stand this? That's not a title, that's a synopsis. Oh, come on, it's just a little something I wrote after reading a light novel. I knew it. I knew it was a light novel. Does swapping the genders really take away from how epic and tragic the story is? To be fair, after changing the lineup to 2 boys and 3 girls, the intimate bond between the girls makes the sheer scale of the tragic ending feel even more devastating. Liyue wasn't a thing in my day, of course, but as a Liyue local, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Now please, never write again. The book is really weird, but it's a fantastic read. It's even piqued my interest in the original Yakshas. Okay. They're funny. Oh, I can't scroll. Why can't I scroll? Okay, I need to scroll. The core difference between introvert and extrovert is extrovert gets their energy from socializing while introvert recharges their battery through being alone. Yep. And they have those personality tests that, you know, aren't fully accurate. But the Myers-Briggs test thing, I've taken it probably 4 or 5 times over the course of, you know, like later life, like teenager, college, and into now. And I always get the same thing on the introvert extrovert scale. It's a scale, like it's a sliding scale, and mine's all the way on the introvert side. But that's where I get my energy, is very much recuperating on my own. But neither introvert or extrovert can withstand complete isolation. Introverts are fine with a few friends they contact occasionally, when extroverts prefer to be surrounded by friends. Sorry, extroverts prefer to be surrounded by friends, yeah. Yep. Definitely works well that my friends are also introverts, so we may not contact each other for a little while, and it doesn't matter because we know that we're all like that. So it's like we'll be, you know, recuperating. Can I teleport? Can I just, yeah. We'll all be like recuperating, and it takes us a while to respond to messages. So that's where the social media stuff is a little harder for me though, because I'm like, oh, I'm not used to having to like respond to stuff constantly, but I also don't want to like leave it, you know? Okay, Counselor said that you stepped in at the chamber. I suspect everything will fall into place from here on out. That's too honesty. That's too honest from you, Buster. Paimon's blushing already. Zeitlin, have you found what you've lost this time? I have. Speaking of which, I'm here for my own reasons too. That's true. Since you came up here, you've done nothing but run around on my account. I don't understand what the Watcher of Nothingness was saying, but I can tell that there's something in this place that matters to you. Sora's been a massive help. To hold up my end of the bargain, do tell me, what is it that you need? You tell Astoria and Zeitlin about your experiences and what I guess it's Nihilita, I don't know. You ask if there are traces of your sister here. The story you speak of is simply incredible. If this were back in my academy days, I would have mulled over it for at least half a day before giving you an answer, just to prove I was taking you seriously. It's true that I've been here longer than anyone else, and I've witnessed all that has transpired. Unfortunately, the highest point of the temple, the atrium of suchness, the atrium of suchness, is where gods and watchers dwell. It's said that certain hidden truths are kept within its walls, but hardly anyone is brave enough to set foot up there. Are you saying it's so high that even the most fearless would get scared? Only those who choose to abandon all their memories are permitted to enter that hall. Oh, okay. To seek an audience with the master of the temple is to seek answers and closure. It follows then that all memories that one gathers here shall be wiped away. That's interesting. One must construct the path to the heavens with their own memories and wisdom. Only then can they encounter the sacred beyond. But memories aren't even solid. How are you supposed to build a path to the heavens with them? Such is the nature of this place. The divine power of the gods can weave emptiness and reality into one another. I mean, I guess. OMG, why I'm so obsessed with your voice. Well, thank you. And I mean, sometimes I get comments like that, and I'm like, should I be reading stuff for like a sleep aid or something? Because I found math sleep aids the other day, and I'm very bored by math, so I thought it would help me sleep, because I have insomnia. And it's like just somebody calmly explaining a bunch of math stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that might actually make me sleep. And so I'm like, should I be reading something? I don't know what. Like, I read spooky stories on stream at Halloween, but that was a while back. That was the only time I had read. Dude, you'd be amazing at ASMR. I feel like I don't know enough about it, I guess. Like, I know people have different, like, types and techniques, and I'm just like, I know nothing. I can read stuff. I don't know if that would be boring or if that'd be like a sleep aid. I'm down to make a sleep aid. I don't know. But yeah, I think it would be fun to, like, narrate an ebook. I wouldn't be good at doing the more, like, lively, narrations where some people voice a bunch of characters. I can't do that. But I can do a calm one. Here, the mere vacuum is not perceived as nothingness. In the eyes of that being, it is a state that can be filled in the space of a single thought. Only a nothingness where even meaning does not exist. Only that is a place beyond the reach of the gods. Okay, I'm getting more and more confused as the story goes on. I sometimes watch gaming ASMR videos, which is low-key what you're already doing, lol. Oh, really? I didn't know that was a thing. I think the only one I've ever seen was somebody was live streaming Genshin, and they showed up on my YouTube homepage, probably because I also stream Genshin, and it was like ASMR Genshin stream or whatever, and I clicked on it just because I was nosy, and they were whispering the whole time, which that makes sense to me, and I'm like, well, I don't know if I could whisper the whole time. I could try. I don't know. I'd rather just read something, I guess, but now I have more things I gotta Google. Hold on. If I don't write it down, this is the other thing. If I don't write it down, I won't do it, so I'm gonna write it down. Google the thing. Google the thing. Okay. My sticky notes. So a little thing I noticed is Zeitlin's eyes, they look just like Felindis's eyes. They do? Oh. But I wasn't paying attention, yeah. We'll have to look. And I suspect that the path to the heavens should be similar to the half-real, half-illusory scenes that you saw in the library. I'm just a coward at heart, after all. I never dared to make the climb. I simply don't have the courage to cast aside my responsibilities. I am one who lived to witness what came before, and who continues to learn of what follows from those who come after. I am but a vessel for my precious memories. Can't read. Some ASMR videos have soft-spoken in their title, where they're not quite whispering, but more closer to how you speak on stream. Oh. Maybe I should just tag my streams with... I should just tag my streams with that, but I guess I would be a little worried about giving people the wrong idea of, like, I'm deliberately trying to do ASMR, and then I would have to make sure I speak the same way the whole time. I'll have to look into that. Maybe I just tag my streams like that. Or do it for, short form content I speak kind of the same way most of the time. Like, sometimes I sound different depending on how tired I am. But yeah, I feel like the short form content sounds probably the same, so okay, maybe I find something maybe I can read a sleep aid. Even if there is no hope of their ever returning to the surface, every lost civilization will live on in my memory. Are gods really that horrid to design such a cruel choice for someone to make? Some gods are good, others are bad. Take the one who kidnapped Sora's sister, for instance. Totally bad. Perhaps it's the opposite. The god who designed the path to the heavens was not the mistress of the temple. You see, if you intend to leave this place, you simply cannot take its history, secrets, or knowledge with you. Well, I guess that makes sense. The way I see it, the description of using your memories to construct the path to the heavens is too emotionally charged. Your memories are supposed to be wiped the moment you return to the mortal realm, but before that happens, people here have the right to look back upon all they have ever been, all they have ever owned, and the path that results from both. Hold on, let's see if Paimon got all that. It's like we've made a rule that says you can read a book, but you have to chuck it into a fire the second you're done. Oh man, I'd be so sad. I love books. But it just it all burns to a crisp. Okay, I think they're missing a word there. Just as it all burns to a crisp, you find out the book has an epilogue and an afterword where you get to look back on all the best parts. And then in the end, nothing's left of the story, only the feelings and impressions stay with you. Yeah, her eyes are purple, I guess, aren't they? Spot on, perfect read. You've got a real knack for analogies. Reminds me of one of my students, in fact. He went to Delphi Pytho, whatever that is. I have no idea what it's called now or if he survived the war. His name was Abrix, and while I've asked many people, no one has ever found his name in historical records. Okay. I went off on a tangent anyway. Yeah, you've said all that, but how do we get up there? Sora's memories are too important to forget. And as for Paimon, well, she hasn't clashed so hard with Sora as to need a total reset. Okay. You don't have to worry. ... Okay. The anime ... Once we've rescued everyone, I'll help you with this. Actually, I've figured out how the path to heaven works. The seat of the god has been left empty, so the rules have begun to falter. As such, the section of the corridor of nothingness's... that's hard to say. Nothingness's previous path to the heavens was preserved. Melanta's fury destroyed half of it, but the remaining half, the stairway to heaven, is still vaguely visible. This means that the stairway can be used by others, we just have to make it whole again. Wait, do you mean... Don't get the wrong idea, as I've said before, I am a coward burdened with too much memory, yet too scared to even die. Astoria? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so what do we do? That was not the end of the world quest, was it? I guess not. Okay. A long time ago I had the idea to create a YouTube channel, then I realized I myself can't hear my voice for a long time. How can others hear it? Oh, I think that's pretty common though, is to like not like the sound of your own voice. I don't like the sound of my own voice. Like I don't like listening to my recordings. I sound different. Like, because you hear your voice different in your head than you hear it in a recording. And it's just weird. Like I don't know. I think a lot of people don't like how their own voice sounds, you know. Hey there, hi Slayer, welcome in, how are you? It's not just her eyes either, her hair color too is very similar to Thorindus. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what did she look like. But yeah, I think, yeah, she was blonde, right? Yeah. Hi Turtle. The cats. Oh, looks like we have an ad break starting on Twitch in a little bit. Okay, I guess I go back here. Oh. Doing well, took a nap. Nice. I took one earlier by mistake. Like, it was only about 20 minutes though, so I just ended up really groggy. Because I didn't nap long enough. Oh, thank you for the hydrate redeem, Turtle. I will definitely need to drink my water. Because when you speak, you hear the hum of your vocal cords along with your voice. So your voice sounds different without it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It does sound very different. Time to drink something at least. Yeah, I have a large water bottle, but I couldn't get to it for at least part of the stream because of the cat. But he has since moved on elsewhere. Okay, Astoria, we basically freed all 3 areas. Most of the people are safe now too. Alright, we're in the ad break on Twitch, but I've already been going for 3 hours and I'm getting real tired, so I'm gonna keep the story going. Probably not missing too much if you're caught in the ad break. And we even found everything Zeitlin lost. Thank you very much. I have to say, Nyalita's got quite the eye for people now that he's opened it. Alright, your turn now. You mentioned a way to go up above before and a price to go with it. Bring it on. Paimon's not scared of a couple of adventures or a bit of more. Okay. Yeah. I am a pro gamer. I can grind any game, but that voiceover thing killing me. That's okay. Yeah, I think it's quite common to not like the sound of your own voice. But I understand, like, it is difficult because I hate listening to my own. Like, I have to rewatch my VODs, and I'm so far behind. I'm still watching VODs from, like, November. I'm behind. But I hate listening to it. I put it on 2 times speed, too, to try to get to it through it faster. But yeah, there's kind of no way around it unless, you know, you use it like a voice changer. Y'all in the ads are missing a lot, TBH. Usually I'm just, like, talking whatever random topic that I've written down for chatting ideas during the break. Either that or I try to drink my water, but I always forget. So I am regretting not putting more eye drops in, though, because, wow, my contacts are, like, glued to my eye. Huge battle going on right now. Figures, no, you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything. You're just missing a little bit of story. It's okay. When I first heard my voice in recording with a Q&A panel at a convention, I was mortified because it sounded so annoying to me. And the thought that this is what everyone else heard was mortifying. Oh no. Well, I think it will sound a lot worse to you. Like, you will not like it. But other people probably don't see it the same way. You know? I'm sure there's, like... Because voice actors can do a lot of different voices, you know? I assume that there are ways to, like, train yourself into how you want your voice to sound. So, I've kind of thought about it. I'm like, should I... should I do something to, like, I don't know. But then you have to keep it up the whole time, and that's hard. Oh no, not the contacts. Yeah, I think they're glued to my eyes at this point, so... It's kind of stinging a little bit. That's okay. I'm used to it. Okay, what about Zeitlin? Are we supposed to send her back down now that she's done here? I can explain all of that, but you should rest first. I'll go through everything in detail tomorrow. Okay, but there's no bed here or food. Such desires cease here. Think about it. You've been here all this time, but you are neither hungry nor tired. Yeah, true. Then what's Paimon supposed to do all day while we rest? Yeah, you weren't missing anything but story and just me yapping over the ads. Nothing exciting. It's usually just me yapping to fill the space. Voice changers kind of look misleading for viewers, where I don't like that idea. Yeah, I understand that. I can understand, like, I don't know, it just... Because obviously if you're using, like, a VTuber or an avatar, people know that that's an avatar. They know that's not real. But, like, if you're using a voice changer, as long as you're upfront about it, I guess. If you are worried about that, if you're upfront about, like, hey, I use a voice changer just because I want to, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I can understand, you know, not feeling like you're being honest or whatever. I heard training your voice also strains your vocal cords a lot too. Probably. Over time, I'm sure you build up some resistance to that. But yeah, it's probably kind of like vocal training, like for singing too. It's like, same kind of thing. I think voice actors simply become numb to their own recorded voice through sheer exposure, having to focus on how they can manipulate it. I imagine so, yeah. If they're trying to do a bunch of different voices, they probably just get used to it after a while. Like, hey, I just have to listen to this, and I'm gonna tune it out. And I think the more I listen to my own recordings too, I think I'll get over it eventually. But when I talk on voice chat or on my phone, my voice sounds way too high. I don't like it. I sound different on the phone, in my opinion, but people used to tell me I sound like my mom. Like we sound the same on the phone. Like her voice in a recorded like voicemail would sound similar to my voice in a recorded voicemail, or just over the line, or their family would say that. So I understand that. I think I sound different on the phone. This place is full of remarkable people from every age. Speaking with them could be fun. Alright, fine, but Paimon gets to sleep whenever she wants. Tired or not, Paimon's still sleeping on Sora's head. Okay. Zeitlin, after you were rested a bit, could we talk? It's about what I mentioned earlier, the thing I needed time to think about. Speak with me a while, would you? Okay. Sora, Paimon, once you're feeling rested, come see me. We're still not done. We're still not done? Nope. Okay. I don't think I've ever heard my voice talk to me. Every time I have to talk, I just let the first attempt be it. Yeah. Yeah. I can't do that with the recordings. Like, I have to go back and edit it, but yeah, if I have the option, I'm just, you know, not gonna listen to it if I don't have to. Sora, Paimon, thank you. I'm really glad I met you at the end. If anything, it feels like you got dragged into all this because of us. Wait, the end? What do you mean? I mean, ours were all pretty dangerous adventures, but I got to see so many incredible things. That's not so bad. Hey, don't just brush Paimon's question off like that. Did I? Yeah, you kind of did. This guy. Are you feeling rested? Have you talked to everyone you wanted to? Oh, not yet. Who else was I supposed to talk to? Who else was I supposed... This guy? You? Now I can breathe easy here. Oh, Embrick reconstruction. I don't know what that is. Tell me about your era. Tell me about your era? My era was the one that came after Astoria's. I never heard of the dragon that tore open the sky in my time. We were not as wise as those from this era, because the angels no longer bestowed true secrets upon us. Okay. After I found out that all our philosophizing, creations, and struggles were for naught, the only consolation I had was that Astoria's era wasn't particularly rich or opulent by any measure. Our two eras were comparable in terms of quality of life, in fact. A philosopher in despair turned competitive hedonist. What a heartbreaking tale. In this sense, Astoria has shown tremendous strength. The pursuit of knowledge and record-keeping are such meaningless behaviors. Yet he still exerts his mind to such ends. All I know is my voice apparently sounds a little low in pitch. Other than that, I don't get what it sounds like. Yeah. Yeah, and I think it depends on, are you on a phone? Are you being recorded on, like, a nice microphone or a little cheap microphone? I think it, you know, makes a big difference. Because you can adjust the settings, you know, on a lot of microphones to make it sound different too. Like, it'll sound so different if you mess with the bass and the treble and all that. So, okay, this guy... This thing here is called a memory core. How do I explain this? Simply put, it's a place where information about unknown civilizations is stored. Civilizations that fall out of human memory also lose their meaning, and things that lose their meaning will also lose their original form. Eventually, all that is left are embers known as memory factors, left to await a new cycle that shall never come. Okay. If only we had more of these embers, then we might be able to reproduce a thing or two. Unfortunately, it looks like there isn't enough of them inside the memory core at the moment. Those are the things I'm collecting, I guess. Am I supposed to be doing something with this? No, okay. That's for later. I guess that's for later. And why do they call you the master of anti-self-termination? That's all because of a math problem I posed. Oh boy, math problem I posed. The problem goes like this. A group of soldiers refuses to surrender, viewing it as a matter of honor. So they decide to come up with a set of rules to Determine who among them would end the humiliation and for whom. So what manners of rules would ensure that one would be the last man standing? Huh. It's probably due to this purely mathematical problem. Is that mathematical? Okay. I'm too tired to think, so... Last time I used treble or bass was when I played trumpet in high school. Yeah, it's usually a slider. And a lot of like the mic, adjust the levels of your mic or whatever. There's, you can put more bass or more treble. Which isn't too long ago, I guess, yeah. Yep, it's in a lot of the mics too. Okay, I don't have enough things. Alright, well, I don't know who I was supposed to talk to besides them, so... Very well, Zeitlin, calm down for a moment and hear me out. I have no wish to be disrespectful or to speak out of blind hope. Your sister may still be alive. I saw her gravestone. Her picture was right there. But isn't it possible there's nothing buried within? Paimon wants that to be true, really, but isn't that kind of optimistic? In the last letter she wrote me, my sister said she'd already decided to something. That farewell wasn't written as a final goodbye, was it? She said she was going somewhere far away. She mentioned it to me before. She always wanted to travel the world before she got old. Hilda wasn't speaking figuratively. She really did leave the sanatorium and set off. She talked about that. She was always so bright she got along with people easily. Then she probably never told you that we were all that the other had. Let me be honest. Let me be cold for a moment. If her leaving would have caused 3 or 4 people to grieve, that weight might have outweighed her sadness. But now it's only me. She knew I'd understand, that I would forgive her for it. It's not like that. You shouldn't think of it that way. You don't have to feel sorry for me. When we were kids, our parents were still around and life was good. Those memories were enough to carry us forward. But growing up, the world gets hard. I've always been more introverted, and dealing with people at work really wears me out. Same, girl. Same. I thought my sister, being so outgoing, would have had it easier, but even she always looked exhausted once she grew up. Huh. You two still have a future. Then she probably never mentioned her fiancé. He was just a good person, an ordinary one, kind, interesting. Sometimes I wish he hadn't been. If he had been a bad man, things might have been easier. His family had a hereditary illness, some strange disease. They never lived long. He'd joke about it sometimes, blame the Animo Archon for planning Mondstadt too well, so even a family like his never faded out. One day he said he was going to save the world, and then he left. Save the world. Well, the world's still turning, so maybe somewhere out there in a place no one noticed he really did. You know how you always say that if someone who lives forever can't love everyone and be loved back, the world would drown in sorrow. I think you're right, which means a short life isn't even allowed that much. He wanted to give his life to love, and it only hurt my sister more. So much that she was sent to a sanatorium in the mountains, this very place beneath her feet, a place steeped in curses. She never told me any of this, I'm sorry. And knowing all that, you still think she's alive. I do, because she did something here. And because of my fear, she was forced to live on. You have my respect, Astoria, you really do, but I think you've seen too much suffering across history. Pain vast enough to drown the world. For someone as ordinary as me, even a small part of that is enough to bury an entire life. You can't truly understand my sister and I. So how do I set foot on mortal earth once more? I'm just a short-lived little someone. Eternity isn't meant for me. Sigh. Mr. Astoria, this place used to be completely cut off from the world above. There was no way in and no way out. But after Nyalita fell, Dex seems to have gained the ability to carry people of the living world between the pillar hall and the surface. Even so, it cannot return those who were chosen to come here. It is a watcher in juvenile form, and that limitation is part of its nature. Huh, you're saying Dex is the same kind of being as Nyalita. Okay. If we want to go back down, there's only one way. We have to give up every memory we have, everything we know, and climb to the very top. In the past, that meant meeting the mistress. Now, it would be Milanta. So I can't go with you, but at least let me see you off. Sorry, I wanted to get through. I knew it was going to be a lot of that. Okay, so that's complete. But then now we have a new section. So this is like maybe a chain of world quests that I didn't look it up, so I have no idea. No idea. That was a lot of reading. Yeah, I just wanted to try to brute force it because I figured they were going to talk a lot at that part. I'm gathering all the courage I can get when I'm fully motivated, creating a YouTube channel. I'm like, even if you guys are hearing my voice and that's it, yeah. Yeah, I mean, just do it. Just do it. Eventually you'll get used to your own voice too. Like, I think it bothers me less than it used to, but when I first started, which, you know, wasn't that long ago, it really bothered me. But it's also like, I've had to listen to my voice for conference recordings and other stuff too, so I have had other, like, instances where I've had to do that. And so I've started to get over it, but, you know, takes a while, but it happens. Okay, well, I'm not gonna start that, definitely, because I have no idea how long that is. So that's a good spot. If I don't do that, he's gonna start talking. That's a good spot to end it for tonight. I went a lot longer than I normally do. Why is my alarm about to go off? I accidentally set an alarm for 11:45 p.m. That was supposed to be an a.m. alarm. Oops. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna end it there for now, and I'm gonna look ahead and see how long the other quests are so I can plan better. But I think Saturday I'll probably do the next part, I guess. We'll start the next part, and I'm gonna figure out how much I'm gonna do on stream versus, like, what exploration stuff I'll do off stream, you know? So I can play something else, because I was playing Warcraft on Saturdays. That was my no-brain day. So, we'll see. But yeah, typically Saturdays and Thursdays, if you do Discord, that's linked on Twitch chat and YouTube chat, as well as my profile. Other social media platforms as well, if Discord's not your thing, those are there. I keep the schedule posted, typically. I forgot this week. Typically I post it in the Twitch scheduler as well as the YouTube community tab for people who don't do Discord. So that is there. I think it's a good time to get contacts out and possibly head to bed. Yeah. I am definitely getting the contacts out. Or at least putting a bunch of eye drops in. I have homework due tomorrow. I don't know if I should start that tonight. I guess I'll start it. I'll just do it tomorrow. That's my own fault. I always wait till the day before. So, okay. Thanks so much for hanging out. Listening to me read a lot. That was a lot of reading. But yeah, I'll be back Saturday. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Night. Yeah, bye. Good night. Have a great rest of your night, Thondiel, and hope eyes feel better. Thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of used to it. It's just when you go to the eye doctor and they're like messing with your eyes, it always makes mine more irritated. So, yeah, that's okay. Well, I will see you all next time. Have a good night or a good day, and thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.